Free socks.
In a neon glow, watching the circus, the endless show. Lolcow smooth, they don't even know. Welcome to the troll farm, baby, where the truth gets twisted, hazy. Living large, big, large, so crazy. Welcome to the troll farm, baby. Red tubers, grift in the digital maze. Former cons light fires, set the blaze. Every clip's $1, every live pays. Lie hard, drive cars, love scars. The internet's got its own bizarre stars. Welcome to the troll farm, baby, where the truth gets twisted, hazy. Living large, big, large, so crazy. Welcome to the troll farm, baby. Red tubers, grift in the digital maze. Former cons light fires, set the blaze. Every clip's $1, every live pays. Lie hard, drive cars, live scars. The internet's got its own bizarre stars. Welcome to the troll farm, baby, where the truth gets twisted, hazy. Living large, big, large, so crazy. Welcome to the troll farm, baby. Fake it till you make it, break it till it's gone. Chasing shadows, playing pawns. The watchers are watched, the game goes on.
Hello and welcome in. How's it going, Troll Farm family and the Pirate Gang? I hope everyone's had a good week so far. And gosh, has it been a packed week? Well, sort of in the LCU this week. With everyone leaving. I mean, gosh, let's just add it all up so far. Gemini left, and then Rastov's fake quit, come back, whatever. Nightmares quit. Buff Weeb has quit. I haven't even mentioned that in any of my streams yet, but I didn't really watch him on his shows much. But gosh, we've lost a lot of people so far. And then SweatTea left, and I caught some stuff on live before I started the show. And SweatTea's back now, just as I predicted on Pit with Yo Mama. So we're gonna get into some things, but we're gonna talk about like Billy losing a friend. He lost Rastov, and I don't think many people care. I sure don't much care. And now he's on a show. We found out tonight he's going to be on the show. Billy's going to be on the show with Nightmare. Nightmare wanted to quit and like hard quit, and then Keemstar wouldn't let him quit and made him put him on a show with Billy on Balls. So I don't know. I think the universe is somewhat imploding. I also heard tonight that Keemstar may be going back on Lolcow Live. And he said he'll make an appearance probably Saturday somewhere on Lolcow Live at some point in time. And make his appearance and reintroduction back to the show. And then he'll be back on Monday. So we'll see how that all goes. But gosh, what a week it's been. And then tonight, I'm going to try to introduce you guys to a Lolcow I have found. He's just an unhinged political, I guess, MAGA freak. I don't think he really has an identity until he started talking politics and he started gaining subs, but he is just unhinged. I've got clips of him, a whole live stream with him with a diaper on his head. He does streams in the bathtub talking politics. He is just a weirdo. So we'll get into all of that. Let me change screens here. And I think, I want to play a clip from Lolcow Live tonight. and it just happened like 15 minutes ago. And this really sums up to why the LCU is falling apart. And it all hinges on Boogie 2988. And we'll look at some of his where let's just look at this now while I'm right here. This started December 11th when Boogie come back from South Carolina. He's made it home in Arkansas now, and he says he hasn't slept since he got home and drove 12 hours. And he just goes on posting weird AI pictures and him talking to Santa. He posts the shows. Then he started getting dark with his dog here. And I can understand that, but he uses this as sympathy bait for him and then goes on all week on all these shows and suicide baits people and everything. And then we get to today and he's back to King Boogie. I don't know if anybody remembers that arc, but I didn't so much care for it. But let's get into what I heard. And there's a lot in this clip from about 15, 20 minutes ago. Yo Mama comes up. I don't really know what Wonder Woman's up here doing. She's drunk, I think. But Keemstar wants to talk to Yo Mama, and it's already been mentioned that Keemstar wants to have Yo Mama get a hold of SweetTea to see if she can join Pit. And I'm just probably going to play this in most its entirety because SweetTea ends up coming up here. We're going to get into Rastov and some of how he gaslights and manipulates his fans, and he's done it to Keemstar as well, kind of doing a Becky Boop flop, trying to start his own thing. And I don't necessarily think he's starting his own universe. He has no plans. I don't think he has any plans in mind at all to do anything, but he sure planned to do a show to troll Keem a little bit. And I got some screenshots of what he did, and it's pretty wrong. He used SweetTea in it to gaslight these people and fans. And it's just wrong. And he I don't know. We'll look at some of that. We'll get there. But let's check out this when Yo Mama comes up.
Nightmare, bring the balls, the big balls.
Yeah, get the balls back in balls.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
as the community manager, can I make a complaint, please?
Yo Mama, I do need to talk to you. It's important. So I did reach out to SweetTea, and I told her if she wants to come back that she's gonna go on Pit with you. Didn't hear.
Yeah, Edgman, that's what I said. I believe Nightmare will be on balls, and I think we kind of touch into it in this clip. It's not Wonder Woman kind of asks in this clip here if it's finalized, but I don't know if we get a definite answer. I think Nightmare is just okay with the situation. Not really sure.
Didn't hear anything. So if you have her, if you ever at it, like maybe hit her up. She was in our chat like earlier today, begging for Rastov not to get Voldemort, but
Yeah, she actually hit me up. She actually hit me up after my stream, and she went in the comments. She talked to me, and then I told her I'd DM her later. So we'll see what's up.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be a good show. That'd be a good. That'd be a good show. Me and Tweety.
Yeah.
I can speak
No
to it
pressure.
if you want.
yeah, she's. I don't know why she won't just fucking talk to me, but whatever. You know.
They all know.
And that's because of Rastov. Rastov did all this stuff. And maybe I should just show some of this stuff now, what Rastov has done. If we go to his Twitter page, and this, I found out today that I think a lot of these hosts use Twitter to communicate outside of YouTube, maybe just with their fans or whatever in general with each other. So he, where does this start here? He says he woke up today and was kicked out of the LCU Discord with lies being told, and he was a Becky Boop, told I was a Becky Booping and starting his own universe show with SweetTea. And you wonder why I left. And no, I'm not taking the phone call after that. I might have if the reaction was different. And I think the reaction he's talking about is because Keemstar kind of gaslighted the whole community and said that he's starting his own universe. And then he trolled the community and said he's going live at 8. And then let's see, just so you guys can see that better. That's what that is. And then he put a show together. Let me make this bigger with this thumbnail. So it says disabilities and dice, and it's got SweetTea and Rastov there on the thumbnail, new show. And I can't remember the title name. I should have taken a screenshot with a title, but it was something. It was this disabilities and dice, and then new show. Maybe have been the title actually. Let me zoom this back out. And then he changed it. He changed it after SweatTea was in. Oops. Let's see. SweatTea was in the chat over in Lolcow Live tonight and said I'm at urgent care or I would jump on there. No conspiracy nor collusion with me and Rastov. I have not spoken to him, and I would never disrespect Keemstar by going on another host's channel. So then Rastov in the chat said this this was on his channel, I believe, to kind of tell the people in his chat not to get banned by Keemstar. Don't follow him. Just let me just read it. I don't want anyone to get banned from the LCU. I hold nothing against anyone that doesn't show up here. Appreciate you guys regardless. So while this live stream started, there was lots of people. I've seen lots of names from the LCU, and I believe it's true that Keemstar was banning people from the chat and the Discord. So I don't know. It is kind of, and he is Baltimore now. Rastov, they're calling him Rastov Baltimore or something like that. So he is now officially a Baltimore. And it, you know, let's back this up a little bit. Becky Boop went through this 2 times, and I think it was a test at one time and a script. And the second time for Becky, it wasn't. She's just gone. And now I think this might be part of a script. I'm not even sure. I don't know if I'm gaslighted or not, but I've said it for a long time that a lot of these shows, maybe not, I know Keemstar doesn't like the word scripted, and maybe scripted isn't the right word. Kayfabe may not be the right word, but there's some sort of play to these shows. I remember when Savage started on Milkers, and there was times when a host or a co-host may know the title and what the thumbnail had meant. And when the show started, it would go on, and the other host or co-host didn't know what was going on, and they all had to play along, and it was kind of fun. And so that's what I kind of mean by everything's kind of scripted to a point. I think some things are taken out of, just go out of control. I had something else on my mind with that. Thought it had to do with Becky, but maybe not. Let's carry on with this clip.
And they've all
I guess I'm the
learned.
big scary person.
No,
I don't think I'm
You're not.
scary.
I know what it is. And Rastov said it right here on the very same show. You're going to use the Camp Counselor Keem voice that I've heard too many times. We heard it here tonight. And you're going to be like, dog, really? What do you think you're going to accomplish here, right? Like, let's think about it logically. And then you're going to show them the common sense that they're missing.
Now, coming up, I believe, is Yo Mama just kind of calls out Boogie for all the bullshit in the community and blames it on him. And I would totally agree with Yo Mama, 100% on that.
And then fix their lives for them. And they want to fuck up their lives.
$27.92. Put Max Mill on an unpartnered. I'm gonna share the screen. You can look at it.
Okay.
I just got
Let me zoom
to
ahead
say
a
this
little
because,
bit.
I mean, I know
Look how small that piece.
Oh,
Watch
maybe.
yourself.
I'm sorry.
Go.
Okay, now watch yourself as you talk.
it is because, I mean, I know you guys are
Watch
ragging on.
yourself. Watch yourself.
Go.
Okay, now watch yourself.
I was trying to zoom ahead because Booster here is non-tent right now, and I really wanted to catch every word Yo Mama has said, so maybe I got to listen to this in its entirety. Damn
As you're
it.
talking.
Okay.
You're gonna throw it, and look how small that piece is you throw about 30 minutes ago, and watch what happens.
You can
Watch
really
where it
tell
goes.
how I knocked my head. Look at my eyes there, dude. They're barely open. Holy shit.
What am I looking at?
Edgeman, that may have been my thought, that it was mentioned in this last 15-20 minutes of Lolcow Live tonight of Yo Mama kind of edged towards the thought of Becky Boop coming back and that she has content and everything. Talked about Roxy getting paid, Savage getting paid, and we'll get into that clip too, I think.
What the fuck is this?
Apparently I
Okay.
threw the thing.
Okay, you guys got to do
Yeah, let
something
me know
about
when you
this
find it.
derailing. We're like
This
in
is
the
all
middle
Booster
of
does.
a
This is all Booster
conversation.
does. This is all Booster does.
Booster,
But
One day you
you
listen.
can't just derail like that.
Yo, mama,
I just got to say, Boogie, this all started because of you. You drove, you can't even look in the mirror. You drove Keemstar off. You drove Wings off.
It's been
You drove
great.
SweatTea off.
It's been
You drove
great.
Rastov
Yeah.
off. You drove
I'm gonna drive you off next, pussy. I'm gonna drive you off next, pussy. Fucking W's in chat for Boogie. W's in chat for King fucking
It's
Boogie.
you.
Yes, sir.
You are the problem.
Yes,
when everybody
sir.
start realizing what
Yes,
the problem
sir.
is, it's you.
I make drama.
You are the problem.
Drama
That's
drips
the
out of my
problem right
fat
there.
folds, baby.
He
King
drove
Boogie.
everybody off.
Okay, I think
He's absolutely right. I think Yo Mama is 100% right here.
I think part of that is true. Boogie is the problem, right?
100.
But also, you kind of have to be the person that can be on the panel with him because he is an attention sucker.
Yes.
He will take the spotlight,
Yes.
and it will be on dumb shit most of the time.
Uh-huh.
Other times with direction, it's entertaining, right? So it's like,
But when you tried to control him, he drove you nuts. Then
But all of this, Boogie does this to the whole community. It's not just this show. He does it to the whole community. And we're going to get into that a little bit of how he went on Queens. He started going on other shows. He went on Queens, just started making rounds. And we'll play some clips. I thought it was freaking funny when the other day Gidgey was on Rebel and talking shit about Boogie, and it pissed off Scooter. You could hear Scooter in the back a little bit, and then he ends up coming on the panel. And I think we'll get into that too. And this all really hinges all on Rastov leaving as well, because Rastov can't keep all of this stuff together in his head because he's overwhelmed. He just is. He's overwhelmed. This community manager is not a good position for him. Rastov likes to be a people pleaser, and he likes to please the chat, number one. And he can't keep it all straight with all these hosts, I think. That's part of it.
he talked about how nobody's loyal, but he's the most disloyal motherfucker on this planet.
When
he went around,
I'm here 2.5 years
and
later.
talked
2.5 years later.
I don't know. You want to try to talk over me, but try to talk about how you tried to keep him from going to a funeral. That shit was that shit was out of fucking pocket. Like,
but
it was crazy.
We ate for a week on it.
Most dishonest thing I've ever seen anybody do.
And I still stayed. I took my punishment like a champ. I took my punishment like a champ. Took my punishment like a champ.
But I got fucking dragged into that. I was fucking painful.
But here's the thing: when me and Boogie eventually stop working together, he's gonna say, you know, I hate Keem. Keem's a piece of shit, right?
I
already know that.
No, hand to God, I won't.
But
hand to God.
You lying.
He's lying.
You was already planning to take people, and you even try to convince me
Here we go, here too.
Bitcoin scheme with your stupid ass. You don't remember that? You didn't say, man, I'll leave your mom. You got to come with me. We can make $10,000. You don't remember?
Nightmare, you want to make $10,000 too?
Exactly.
Like we all going to crypto land. Everybody.
Nightmare. You know how I told you when a movie's so bad it's fucking good? That's kind of like you. That's kind of like.
So let's move on a little bit to when Boogie made an appearance on the Queens. This was funny too.
Get the fuck out of here, Boogie.
You look good. This is the first thing to cheer me up all day.
Boogie, I look at one of the hookers that you paid.
No, I don't fuck fat women. Otherwise, you are the spitting image of my mom.
What was your mom sound like?
Steven, Jason, come here. Let me talk to you for a fucking second.
Steven, get over here so I can put the cigarette out on them nipples.
Oh, shit.
God, I can feel I'm so miserable. I've been on the phone. You guys don't hear about my shit. I've been on the phone with Rastov and Booster and fucking SweetTea, and I cannot keep live together today. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just done.
Are you talking about the thing you were saying last night?
Yeah, I think so.
Don't talk about it you talk about it on live, not here where I look like this.
Yeah.
SweetTea's fired anyway, so what's the problem, Boogie? No, Boogie's got some problems with Sammy.
Yeah, I got some surprises for live, everybody. Love you, Mike. Love you, Tina.
Are
Savage,
okay,
you are one of the people I know, but you are probably better. If I knew you better, I'd probably love you too. Get the fuck out. See you. Goodbye.
See you later.
So that's where he was making appearances, I believe, before he made his appearance on Queens. And then this was, I'm kind of off with my days here. This was yesterday. Now I got Yo Mama, right as Yo Mama says, right off the rip, talking about Boogie. And I just love how he lays into him.
At it again. Oh. God damn, I gotta go all the way to goddamn studio, goddamn.
One for me and one for my hooker.
Oh shit. Stop the motherfucking music. Your mama's back at it again. The greatest goddamn LCU host in the fucking building, bitch. Stop the music.
You know what I was just thinking about just now is that it wasn't just Billy who lost his friend Rastov. Scooter did too, because Scooter really liked Rastov a lot. So I guess Scooter's probably having a hard time with this all as well.
Shout out to everybody in the goddamn building. Shout out to everybody in here today. Hey, we get 3 $10 TTSs right now. And I'm hopping in a Kimmy show. We going to Africa. We going to the dark.
Oh, I didn't timestamp this. Maybe I have to skip this. Let me see if it's in here. I'm sorry, folks.
Side. This is the Dark Side Show. If y'all ready to get dark with your boy, We going straight to Africa, bro. That's what we doing.
Come on, where's it
And I
at?
tried to convince Luna to come on over, threatening to quit. Shit.
Oh wait, maybe this is it?
Because people are soft and uncomfortable.
No. Let's move on. This was when, let me go to when Scooter comes up on this panel here. Or, no, I'm sorry. We'll play a little bit of what Gidgey says about Boogie. Some funny shit. Sort of funny. It was content at the time they were on in the morning.
Information does he think that he owns where in any way, shape, or form the only reason the LCU functions at all is because Boogie moonlights 2 hours a week?
I agree. I don't disagree with you. I'll be honest.
Hey, what's up, that froggy bitch? Welcome in. Thanks for being here.
Here's the deal. I know that my son is very close to Boogie and Rastov. I do know that, and I understand that. But we're entertainers. This is our job. Were you all laughing and having fun when Boogie was crying about Sammy as Sammy was sitting right there next to him?
Let's just be careful what we're doing, because the last time you did this, you left the LCU in tears.
I didn't leave the LCU because Boogie yelled at me. Boogie.
I don't know if you could hear. I'd just turn it up all the way. I'm going to turn up the sound booster just a touch as well, and you can hear Scooter in the back. Back it up a touch.
Were you all laughing and having fun when Boogie was crying about Sammy as Sammy was sitting right there next to him?
Let's just be careful what we're doing, because the last time you did this, you left the LCU in tears.
I didn't leave the LCU because Boogie yelled at me. Boogie,
So Scooter was saying, don't do this. Last time you did this, you left the LCU in tears.
you are welcome to come in here and I'll give it right back to you, baby boy. I'll give it right back to you. Because here's the deal. I never left the LCU because of what Boogie did. It was a perfect excuse. That was my excuse. You want me to be totally fucking honest? That was my goddamn excuse. I felt disrespected. I was in my feelings and I was fucking upset. So yes, that is why I quit. When Boogie finally fucking came in here and yelled at me, yes, I felt like shit, so it was real fucking easy. I'm done. Fuck it.
There was a time in building.
I'm not gonna argue with you about. This is gonna go real life now. I'm sorry because this is gonna go real life, and you and I will fight real fucking life about this. And this is the part that sucks. This is why I said I don't want to work with my son. And
You
this
know
is why
what?
he
Your
doesn't
son
wanna work
should be able to have a difference of fucking opinion than his mother, and if choosing to work in the same place, be able to allow her to do fucking streams with her own fucking opinions.
I agree.
Scooter, you're almost 30?
He's 20. Yeah.
It's creating a civil war in the Scooter household, in the Rebel household. I think it's funny.
He'll be 28 in February.
Yeah, there was a time when LCL and LCU did depend on Boogie.
He's not taking. He's taking Boogie's side, yes, but he's not choosing Boogie over his mom. That would never happen, I promise. This is just the difference of, I think what Boogie did yesterday was reprehensible. He does not.
He doesn't think that sympathy and suicide
Yes,
baiting
French, right.
for more than 12 hours on other people's shows, fucking main chat, and fucking VCs, and then fucking live was enough? He doesn't think that's abhorrent?
Well,
He
it's
doesn't think
Boogie.
that's abusing our audience and community?
It's Boogie. He can do that. And then he can sit there and play games
It's got
and
no difference
obviously
who the
not pay
fuck it
attention
is.
on live.
It's no different who it is.
I'm sorry, Boogie, you are welcome to come up here and dig into me
I'm
all
a gun
you want.
enthusiast. I could go out back and I could go shoot some animals. Does it make it okay? Because it's me. I've been a gun enthusiast since the whole fucking time y'all know me.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, listen,
So there's some, I'll move on to a little bit more, and then we'll get to when Scooter comes up.
for fucking, he wasn't crying. No, you're right. He wasn't crying, John. He wasn't.
He wasn't crying because Boogie fakes. He's a faker. Big faker, liar.
That's when I turned it off, when I realized he wasn't actually crying. He was doing that. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hey, Zionist Supremacy, welcome in. Thanks for being here.
And I'm like, wait, he's not crying. And what kind of life is it for Desi to say, oh, we had to move the breakable things. Chad and Desi had to move the breakable things out. Then he knocks over a bookcase, which we know Desi's going to pick up because he's not going to do it. I don't know. It's just, you want to show everything online about your life. We're going to make judgments about it.
Yeah. I mean, if it's normal. Like, I would say it's normal if you're at the vet with your animal, you get some bad news, you kind of feel bad, you go home, you're like mopey, you're kind of sad about it, you talk to your partner.
So moving ahead just a little bit more.
He goes from making doctor money to not being able to afford a $1,300 vet bill. Spare me. Spare me. Sorry. I agree with you, Gidget. He thinks we're all stupid, and you in town yesterday with me sweeping for Boogie, the sweeping for SweetTea. It's getting old. Exactly. It's getting, and look, Barbara, you know what's crazy? I don't hate Boogie. This is what I'm saying. I know Boogie behind the camera. He's a different fucking person. That's why Scooter is so pissed right now. Just like I couldn't show my truth for whatever reason, and now I am. Boogie, you need to do that. You need to be the fucking person behind the camera. Stop putting on whatever this is, because it sucks. Boogie is
like his poor.
And that is so true. And I think Billy is the same way. I think Billy is a big, sad man. and he has lots of different faces, and he doesn't ever show his real true feelings or colors to any audience. It's very rare when he does. Boogie is the same way.
Interpretation of what people are requesting of him.
I don't know, but
if
I'm
that's what
telling
it is. It's not. We're not asking for this. We're not asking for when you fake being fucked up and then you just like lay back and then look at your nose through the camera and act like you need a lobotomy. That's not what we're entertained by either. You do so many great things though.
Cat Lady likes to use big words a lot. Sometimes they just blah, 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 blah. Let's move on to the next little spot. This is when Scooter comes up. Somewhere here.
Behaviors to get an audience to react to him. It's not
Here's
necessary.
the thing I'm guessing.
And this goes on. After this clip, I'm going to go move into Cash, which is the show after Rebel. And Scooter is host with Ken and Denmark. And Denmark and Ken just kind of give Scooter a bunch of shit about this. Well, about Boogie in general. And I think it's freaking wonderful. It's funny.
Say is, it's like, yes, he presents himself. You're going to want to mute yourself just for a second, G. Yeah. He presents himself, I guess, in a different way on live, but here's the deal. He is also the exact same person. Like there's things that people say like, oh, it's a Boogie script or something like that, and it's just literally just Boogie. Well, like for instance, whenever he goes into one of his manic episodes, and I'm gonna be honest, I feel like yesterday was one of those manic episodes. He goes wild. Like, dude, I remember getting woken up at fucking 10 o'clock in the morning my time with him downing 5-hour energy. Like I thought it was in a fucking nightmare. So I mean,
Yeah, Boogie is almost like all his personalities at once. Francis, Mr. Rogers, and Boogie 2988. And he also has, in my opinion, he's got main character syndrome all the time.
I'm basically saying is, yeah, he absolutely is more of almost like the Mr. Rogers. Like that is who he is in real life, but at the same time, he still does the fucked shit. And like, of course, like that's just how it is.
You're muted.
By the way, people have thanked you for coming up, so thank you very much for this. But Magic just had a good point. It's like pro wrestling. The gimmick is yourself exaggerated on camera. And I get that. That's kind of what I'm trying to... I can't do that because people already know who I am. The exaggerated was me being a fucking idiot, right? Now I'm just being honest. But I do understand that with Boogie.
That's all fine to do, but not suicide baiting the audience and using your animals as manipulation and sympathy baiting. I just don't agree with that. We all know that Sammy's getting old, and he's gonna have vet bills, and he's eventually gonna go and pass. And Boogie just puts this on everybody. And I don't know. I thought Desi was his like support person that he could go to for these problems, but he just brings it to the internet all the time. And he literally brings it to the internet. It's all over Twitter. It's all over Twitter. And then he brings it to Lolcow Live and the Lolcow Live universe.
Ian, look, Matthew, I know, or Scooter, sorry. I know you all are friends. I get that. And I respect that you are such a good friend to him. Scooter has always done this his entire life. He picks up the people that are not mentally able to stick up.
Now, look, listen. Here's the thing. You're absolutely right because, and Wing said this, you play yourself up. Guys, I'm not breaking kayfabe here. Yes, we overexert ourselves. We are live streamers. We're entertaining. That's part of the job. And Boogie absolutely does that. And he says some stupid shit sometimes. At the end of the day, what pissed me off is like, this guy obviously having an emotional response. He learned that his dog that he's had for 15 years, that he is very close with, got him through very hard times, is going to die. Like, that's a hard thing to deal with. Everybody deals with that differently. Everybody does.
Who's going to do the job? Who's going to do the job when he can't control
I need you to tell.
He's maladaptive.
I'm just gonna say this now, though, and I don't mean any ill will on the dog at all, but it could be like what he's fed his dog over the years, and the diet he's given his dog is the life he's gonna have. I don't think that Boogie's given his animals the best lives they could have had. He's probably fed them junk food and everything. I think that Sammy could have lived a longer life and still could live a long life if Boogie curbs Sammy's all of the dogs' eating habits and things, and brings them to the vet regularly, gets them on a diet, just like Boogie should be doing for himself.
And abuses the audience and community. Because if you're saying that Boogie cannot stop himself from doing so, then somebody has to be responsible to stop that from happening.
That's Rastov's job.
Well, yeah, that's Rastov. I won't argue that.
That's what Rastov should be doing. Rastov shouldn't allow it to get to this point. Now, this is where it sucks. Because again, I understand Rastov's point. I do. But he accepted all this responsibility. He knew what he got into. His job sucks. Everyone knows his job sucks. Scooter, does Rastov's job suck?
Rastov's job sucks. Trust me, nobody wants his job.
But he's got the job. You gotta do it. And I agree with the SweetTea thing. I hate to say it, but I agree with it. Now, I'm sure he talked to her behind the scenes, and sorry, y'all. I saw him talking to her, telling her, hold your mic. She's holding this big-ass heavy mic stand. I don't know what happens to her equipment. At this point, it's weird, right? It's weird.
A lot of hosts have this problem. Gigi has this problem all the time. Denmark has this problem all the time. They don't talk into their microphones. It's out of frame. It's somewhere else. It's not in frame, and they're not talking into it. The other day, I seen this dumb broad here. I heard it was some morning. Maybe it was even this morning. Keemstar hops up and tells her to talk into her mic. She grabs her mic, pulls it to her face, and then pushes it directly away again. So she's just dumb. They all do it.
It's just weird. I'm just going to say it. It's weird. But whatever it is, we just got to get it fixed and make it work, because it's been said for months now. And like, now the audience is like, the tech issues, we're kind of over, right?
I got to dip, because this is literally like, I don't know if you saw the fucking cash thumbnail, but like, I'm already pissed off. I have to do that for 2 hours or whatever.
I know. Hang on. Real quick. Special request from Kelly. Cat Lady, do you remember what you said when Scooter couldn't hear you?
No.
Shit. Okay. She just
Which
wanted you to talking about Boogie. It's okay. We're getting ready to end. It's no big deal. Thank you for coming.
Can I say one more thing? So are we really looking more at the failure of having a process or a protocol? Because Rastov can't be in charge of Booster.
A process or a protocol.
Appropriately control him. He can't appropriately control SweetTea.
There is no protocol for when people fuck up in the LCU. There is no protocol to punishments or what should happen or anything.
He can't appropriately control Boogie. Why is he the person who's supposed to stop Boogie from abusing our audience and community when he can't control any of these people on their show?
I mean,
I sort of agree with that. I think Rastov, as a community manager, shouldn't have to manage these hosts. Boogie is an adult with a mind, I guess, that can make decisions for himself, and he should know better than to do some of this shit.
It's exactly what Kima said. He needs to step up. He needs to be the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what, look, I'm sorry, you took the responsibility. With responsibility comes, whatever they say. But it sucks, but you got to do it. I've been in managerial positions my whole life, and there's nothing worse than having to reprimand someone. I fucking hate it, because I hate any kind of confrontation, right? But you have to do it. It's part of your job, and you're so goddamn good at your job, Rastov. This is the only part. When Boogie starts freaking out, mute him, kick him. I don't care. Rap quicker. You can do this, Rastov. You are amazing. You can do this. Bill Hill. Scooter, got to go check his oil. Go check your oil, Scooter.
I think must be what Yelly Kelly and then we're talking about is I was saying you should.
I just don't think that Rastov is amazing. I don't necessarily think he is a content creator. He's wrangled for the LCU and Keemstar, but he tries to make everybody happy, and that's just it. And you can't make everybody happy in the LCU. He tries to make the chat happy, the host and the co-host, and everywhere, and it just doesn't work. And it's manipulation and gaslighting that he's also doing.
Get a group of friends in real life that is in your peer group so that you have a frame of reference of what happens outside the LCU, so that you still have living in the real world experience. Because the thing is you're.
Excuse me, Cat Lady, I appreciate you. I'm a 28-year-old man that's been to college. I've lived on my own. I've had I have a real life. I'd meet up with my cousin and go for drinks. I planned a trip to Florida with friends, and I won't leak anything. But yeah, no, like that. I'm sorry, that's a ridiculous thing. I respect your opinion, but I'm gonna do.
Okay, thank you.
That was that. Oh, what's next? So next is, this starts out with Ken and Denmark are just ecstatic that Scooter's all bummed out about this Boogie situation, and Rastov's having a hard time with it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to whatever the fuck this is.
Let me show you guys the thumbnail real quick. It was titled, "I'm Fat and Gay," I believe. So it's right here. I'm fat and gay with Rastov's picture on the thumbnail.
That shit was terrible. What the fuck? Guys, Denmark sent me that shit and he was like playing.
Dude. Okay, as much as I'd love to talk about that gay-ass fucking song, what the fuck is the goddamn...
And there was kind of a stupid intro song that they started with.
Damn thumbnail and title. I'm sorry, dude. I thought we squared this shit. Shut the fuck... Was it you? No, I'm serious. Who set the fucking stream up? I literally woke up and saw that shit. You literally was behind my fucking back and did this shit when you know I'm fucking good with Rastov and SweetTea, and you're gonna do this shit.
We 20 gifted.
We just get 20 gifted. 20 gifted. Appreciate
Busted
you, Bear.
nut. Nah, bang. Bang. Appreciate you.
Busted
man.
nuts.
Appreciate that
We
shit.
busted nuts.
This is funny. So Scooter's pissed off, and then he's forced to play along because they just got a bunch of memberships or something. So I think it's kind of funny. But this goes on for quite a while. I would say at least an hour of them just going back and forth about this until they finally start reviewing something else.
Any 20 we get, bro, fuck it. Let's just steal some shit for every show. But not that ass. We already know who makes the titles, we know who makes the thumbnails, but that shit me. I ain't gonna lie, that shit was me. And after what happened on live last night, and what happened afterwards too, I feel like that was the most fitting fucking, like, really the most fitting Thailand thumbnail that we could probably have. Because I got a lot of shit to say about that shit, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. Scooter's all up in his damn feels because nerds last time. We're going to get into that one as well. But, what? What?
No, honestly, dude, I just think this is fucking bullshit. Like, nobody fucking talked to me about this shit. Rastov, you know, is one of my closest fucking friends here. Denmark's a fucking troll. I heard the fucking way you talked in the intro, Ken.
I'm just saying, dude, it's just so damn fitting. You know, my dude's right here, dude. Fucking motherfucker get dropped out. He's like, okay, in stream, like a motherfucking bitch. And I know you're cool with him, Scooter. I know you're cool with SweetTea, but come the fuck on, bro. Come the fuck on. At some point, we have to look at reality. All right, but Denmark, this is your show. You pop off first, sir. What you got to say?
About a week ago, I quit. I went on live and I explained as to why I didn't want to be in the LCU no more. Like, obviously, I came back. We all know what happened afterwards. But I was talking to Rastov, I was talking to SweetTea, I was talking to Boogie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they all called me pussy. They all called me pussy for quitting. They all called me pussy for leaving the LCU. That's a fact. If you go back and look at the VOD, they were all on my fucking dick about that shit. That's a fucking fact.
Mary, welcome to Cash Cow. Thank you.
A week later, they all do some shit that's even more pussy than what I did. So I'm just like, listen, I'm sorry. I had the most legitimate reasons to fucking quit. Your reasons for quitting and getting fired.
He's not lying there. I'm gonna zoom ahead. I had a couple timestamps marked here. I didn't write down. I didn't make notes though on a couple of them. So let's just see what they are.
LCU, you wouldn't want to do a show with somebody you fucking despise, right? And like, you also wouldn't want to do a show where you're not having fun, because how are you supposed to make something entertaining that you don't personally find fun? Like, okay, I'm gonna gaslight everybody watching to thinking I'm having fun. That's not realistic. And I feel like the big problem with Rastov is, and fair enough to him, is he doesn't enjoy doing live, and he has a variety of reasons for that. Like, I feel like if somebody hates their job, why wouldn't they quit their job?
And I played a clip of Rastov not so much vibing with live the other day when I caught him at the end of Balls. And maybe when I get to that Balls clip with Billy, I'll find that as well. Because Rastov just hasn't been vibing on Lolcow Live. And it has a lot to do with SweetTea and Boogie, I think. And just I don't know, just his feelings with everybody and the manipulation, the gaslighting, and it's just too much for him.
So I'll say this.
You got a lot of reasons. Okay, you go first, my bad.
No, you go, bro. So I'll say this. To your point, Scooter, he has said like he was over that show. He's been over it. Like you think of like the last like week or so, him and Keem have really been bumping heads hard, right? They've been bumping heads hard right now. And excuse me. A lot of times, Keem's like he wants to do all this on camera for content. He don't want to do this behind the scenes. But then, when shit happened in the meeting yesterday and that got brought up, right? Booster was the only real witness that could speak to it. Who's gonna trust Booster? I don't fucking know. But at the end of the day, when they're on camera, like fighting, and then it came to a boiling point.
And I don't know, Ken. I kind of trust Booster, to be honest with you. I don't necessarily like the guy, but he kind of he looks at everything, watches Discord, watches most all the shows, and has a pretty good understanding of what's going on.
And then he said, fuck it, and just quit, right? And people said he never left the server. He's still in the fucking server. I looked at it. SweetTea also never left the server. So they're still in it, right? SweetTea just doesn't have her host role. But at the end of the day, that still leaves the door open for him to come back. I'm just, again, like, I hate going back to the Billy thing, but the fact he let Billy go was shocking. So then if you look at the thumbnail for live today, right, it had like Boogie quit, Rastov quit, SweetTea got fired, and then Booster's the only one standing high, right? So I don't know where we're going to go with live today. A lot of people want Keem to host live because they don't know what's happening with Rastov. But if I'm a betting man, I'm betting my paycheck Rastov's coming back.
Listen, I believe that. All I want to say, though, is like, listen, all your points are great. You get what I mean? I'm not gonna sit there and act like you're wrong, Scooter. Like, yes, there's a reason why nobody wants to be on live, because that shit fucking sucks. Yes, it's the main show, this and that. Oh, you're gonna get the most clout. But, yo.
It's the flagship show. But you know what, everybody? It doesn't have an identity no more. It doesn't. It just does. It just has no identity. Lolcow Live is way far from where it was. They used to do some things of current events and things like that, things around YouTube, and then dip into the LCU community. But they don't even do that anymore. It's all skit and stupid bullshit. In fact, I put together this, who has an identity, who has no identity, but the shows are okay, and then a final bottom tier here of cancel the show because they just have no identity. Queens Pit, Nuts, Chubby, Cafe, Rewind, Balls, and Babes, they have identities. The ones that don't really have an identity but seem to be okay are Lolcow Live, Alpha, Aussie, and Nerds. The ones that just have no identity at all are Test, Crypt, Rebel, Cash, Fire, and Wild. That's really just my opinion. But there's some things good with, like Nerds. I mean, they've got some things that they kind of touch on and do, but I don't know if they really have an identity. Aussie definitely doesn't have an identity. It's a bunch of frauds over there trying to be Aussie. Alpha, I don't really know what's going on there half the time. And obviously Lolcow Live, no one really knows what goes on there.
You go on a show that was built up of other people, you go on that shit, obviously everyone's just gonna fucking hate you regardless of the effort you put in. No,
yeah.
I wouldn't want to go on fucking live personally. Hell no, that shit fucking sucks. That's not even my point. My point is these motherfuckers were on my dick when I was at my lowest. They watched them, yo, dude, he's a pussy. Oh, why would you quit the LCU? Oh, you this, you that. And then they go around 3 days later or a week later, they do more pussy shit than I ever fucking did in my whole life. And the worst part is too, they were like 14 years my senior. What happened? I'm
true.
sorry.
Denmark's not wrong there. I think Rastov is a big pussy. I'll say that. I think he wants to be a big gaslighter, manipulate audiences, and then leave like this, and then troll Keem in the whole process. I think he's a little bitch. This, I wrote a little note, something Rastov. Let's see what it is.
Even have a bitch at this point, bro. He might be lying to everybody. Because, like, what the fuck? Nah, like, imagine that saying, yo, my girl loves Lolcow Live, gang. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, I'd rather just have no pussy at that point. That shit's bullshit.
Hey, guys.
Nah, my bitch love watching Bookie.
You know what? I would prefer that because, like, half the chat's calling me, saying, like, oh, Scooter is Miss Rastov. I'm not Miss Rastov. Miss Rastov's real, okay? Look, I'm not going to defend everything that Rastov did this week. He's made some mistakes. I will say he's being a bitch right now. He's got to man up. He's got to do the exact same shit he told me whenever I quit. Let the fucking process happen. Let Keem break you down. Let him make you better. That's what he did for Boogie. That's what he's done for me. That's what he's done for Rastov to this point. And that's fair enough. All I'm saying is like, to say he's not justified in his reasons for why he wanted to quit, I don't think that's fair at all. Like, yeah, he needs to step it up. He needs to be the fucking boss. Like, let's get into the SweetTea shit. He needs to be the boss. I won't lie about that. He needs to step it up. That's why he's in the chair.
So let me ask you this. Do you think SweetTea gets preferential treatment?
I don't think SweetTea gets preferential treatment. I think she's treated differently. I don't think that...
How can you say that?
Hold on. Okay.
I will say what I think about SweetTea. And it's not necessarily preferential treatment. It's more of she didn't want live. She was put on live. She wasn't even given live. She was put there, and to an audience that she's not real familiar with. And I think that was a lot of pressure on SweetTea. And I don't think that she had to live up to everything that a creator is supposed to on Lolcow Live. And I think it's great. I think my prediction that SweetTea is going to Pit is wonderful. I wish her the best, and I know Yo Mama will make it work with her. He makes it work with all his hosts he works with.
Go ahead.
Rastov and SweetTea have had a long working relationship. And here's the deal. And SweetTea will drop the ball sometimes. I'm not going to just completely sweep for her. She will. But if you tell SweetTea behind the scenes, she will fix it. You tell, and people love to compare the two, SweetTea and Booster. And I see why they do, because here's the deal. Like, Booster gets his ass torn up on live if he does something wrong, right? But, like, that's because whenever Rastov tries to talk to Booster behind the scenes, Booster's like, okay, yeah. And then he gets on the show and he ignores everything they talked about. Again, what I will say is that, yeah, absolutely, like, SweetTea is treated differently, but it's also a matter of knowing how to work with SweetTea.
But you were on bus, and you witnessed her being late, her missing meetings, her, like, having to do shit last minute all of a sudden. That was probably planned that y'all just found out about and all that. So nothing's changed, bro. It's the same exact thing on live. Nothing has changed. And, I mean...
SweetTea is a single mother, and she lives day to day, maybe hour to hour. And that's what you guys like her for. She is the Lolcow. And I don't know, that's who she is. And you guys have accepted her that way. So I don't know why you guys are giving her shit about it now. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I think that SweetTea is content. I think she, not a creator so much, she can be a co-host with Yo Mama, but she is content and she does deserve a show. You guys, all of you guys, gaslight, manipulate her and on Lolcow Live, and you have.
with her being like if she's a single mom and all that, I feel for her, right? My mom was a single mom, and I know what she went through trying to raise me. She raised my hard-headed ass, right? My mom is an amazing person. I get it, but at the end of the day, work is work. And if you know, it's kind of like The Office. Dwight Schrute said it best. This is a business, not a charity, right? So, I mean, you could say at the LC.
I remember a time when SweetTea said that certain times work best for her than others. And I don't remember at the time of Lolcow Live being a good time for her. So I think she's making it work for these guys, and they just don't appreciate that.
You is kind of a charity because some people probably have shows. Maybe people say I shouldn't be on a show because I'm not entertaining. That's fine. That's kind of charitable. But at the end of the day, when you're starting to affect business and the bottom line, it's not fair to everybody else. That's all I'm saying.
No, look, fair enough. Honestly, fair enough on that point. Like, I'm not going to just completely speak for SweetTea or Rastov for that matter. SweetTea's made some real fucking mistakes here. Like she has.
We all
you
have,
know,
right?
like
We all have.
Exactly,
We just been at some different shows and it never worked out. What happened? The fuck? Like, I'm sorry, I'm talking. Listen, everyone was on our dick when we talk shit about Shorty.
I don't know. I don't remember any mistakes SweetTea has made. Maybe they're just slipping my mind. But I think Scooter here sweeps a lot for Scooter. In this, I wanted to play some of this when Keemstar went up on Cafe talking about the boogie thing. But you know, I didn't timestamp much of this except for I think one spot. Let me find my notes here. I wanted to. Tommy was kind of funny when he talking about this. He talked about Tommy putting on his Tommy. I think he said Tommy foil hat, and it was funny. I think I'm sleeping most of the time when Cafe's on, so I don't get to catch it live, and I forget to go back and catch some good timestamps. Well, let's play some of this at least, and then I'll go to the one timestamp I did make notes for.
Hello. Morning.
Good morning.
How are you doing?
You know, I did a tribute to your dog 6 years ago. You know that?
Yeah.
No. Seriously, no. It was like I think it was a straight up thing. It was I did an Irish funeral. Not the video. I did one video that was mean while live, but I did a really nice one when he died. I don't know if you know that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that. No.
Yeah. You want to say it?
Surprise.
No. No, I don't. I definitely do not.
But go ahead. What's up?
No, I just came in here to fucking rant or something.
Yeah, go
I
ahead.
can't wait. What do you have for us?
Well, I mean, I don't know how much. I sent you guys the link. I downloaded it last night.
We're going through it a bit at a time, so we're probably not totally caught up yet. But my people they cut up as much as they could, except the stuff that got, I guess, clipped. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I had to remove it because, you know, Boogie threatened to end his Minecraft account multiple times. And then, you know, stuff came from Booster that was like threats of violence, I believe. And so there was just too many TOS potential violations. So I had to take it down. Yeah. But I wanted to make sure that, like, you know, Reapers, Cafe, and Rewind had the video still. So I uploaded it to Dropbox and sent it to y'all. But there's new developments. Rastov has full on quit.
No. Really? Yeah, I believe that last time. Did he full on quit?
Well, he left all of our group chats on Discord, left the server. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I think he full on quit, and it's like,
damn.
Well,
he's such a fail. Like, okay, he's such a loser, bro. Last night's show was a record-breaking show. All right, This cast has broken now 3,000 concurrent viewers. It started at around 2,100.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Zionist supremacy. Excuse me, that would be great. I would actually like some help clipping and try to making a docket team, if you will, somehow. I kind of have something going on in my Discord. If anybody's interested in trying to help me with a docket team, that would be great. Get in the Discord. I'll put the link in the chat right now, if I can remember it. Let me go copy it.
And it's been built up to 3,000 concurrent viewers. So last night was record ship on viewership. Mm-hmm. They did $1,600 in super chats in 2 hours because he ended the show early. He rage quit, right? Because he couldn't deal with being in a debate with me. He was trying to manipulate the audience, and I'm like, I don't fucking care. That ain't gonna work on me, dog.
Yeah,
you've been able to. Yeah,
you've been doing that longer than him.
Yeah, it's like everybody in the fucking chat can say L.
Yeah, so now I can put that link in the chat. Get in the Discord. I'm trying to start a little docket team, maybe with some helping me with some clips. I know I watch a lot of this stuff, and a lot of my time is overwhelmed trying to write down clips and go back and get the actual timestamp if they're live and stuff like that. Any help would be great help. I will say, I'll say this now. At one point in time, this is hard to do. Keemstar doesn't pay his docket team. I would be willing to pay a docket team once this channel is monetized, and it is fairly close to being monetized, actually. I tried to do this on my court channel. It is hard to get people to not work. I can't say work, but just be in the routine of getting clips at least, or trying to help. And it's not hard to do, I guess, to pay your people. I don't know why Keemstar don't. I could make that possible if I monetized, and I will. I'm willing to pay a small team a little small percentage. And I've got a template to go to how to get clips and stuff if they're live. And I've got a short I can share with you. I can share how to clip and things like that if you don't have a clipper program in your computers.
Keemstar until they're blue in the fucking face. I'm not changing my opinion.
Hey, JD, welcome in.
And I don't give a fuck what those people in the chat say. You only care about that.
Yeah, he does.
So he realized that he was at a huge disadvantage because he doesn't know how to, debate somebody that doesn't give a fuck about public opinion.
Right.
And
well, that's the thing. He's not trying to debate you. He's trying to get the crowd to turn on you, and that seems to be a theme around here that I'm getting a little sick of. But go ahead.
It all boiled down to he refused to take any action on SweetTea. If Boogie was fucking up on the show, Rastov would say something. If Booster was fucking up on the show, Rastov would say something and do something. If SweetTea was fucking up on the show, he would say nothing. And, SweetTea has went her entire time on live not talking into her mic. Rastov didn't say shit. She's missed shows. She's missed meetings. She's been incredibly irresponsible with just...
I think that's part of the show and part of the content, to be quite honest. I think her mic not working or the wrong mic on her PC is sometimes the content of the show, and it's just comical. It just shows how kind of maybe loopy or scattered brain SweetTea's life can be, and it's just anybody's life can be that way, really. I mean, I know people that are scattered brain, forget stuff, and just do whatever, but they function, and we see SweetTea does that, and she's great, she's funny, and I don't know. I just don't see how they don't see that that's content sometimes.
Being on time, and he won't say anything.
Oh my god, the whole band recital thing that you mentioned about
Wasn't she
last
doing
night.
that on Bus though? Wasn't she doing that on Bus? Not showing up.
Yeah, I think that was an issue as well.
Yeah.
So 30 minutes before our meeting, we have a meeting at 4 p.m. Eastern, right? The show's at 6 p.m. Eastern. About 2 hours before we go live, we have a meeting.
Same here.
And right before the meeting, SweetTea goes, "Oh, I can't make it. I have a band recital for one of her kids." And so we get to the meeting starts, and we're all there. Booster's there, Boogie's there, SweetTea's there, Rastov's there. I go, "Hey, Rastov, SweetTea's trying to get out of tonight's show?" He's like, "Yeah, I seen that." I'm like, "Well, do something." He goes, "I'm not her employer." No, you say something, Rastov.
Yeah, but you're a manager.
I'm not her employer.
You're her manager, though. He's the manager. I mean, I'm responsible for these guys. I mean, not as much Batgirl, but I mean, for everything else that goes on, right? I would think.
Well, yeah, he tried to gaslight me into the meeting that it wasn't his responsibility when I've publicly said, Rastov is not the same as Boogie, SweetTea, or Booster. He is the lead. He's the boss of Lolcow Live.
I just put a link in chat. It's a video, a short from one of my channels that kind of teaches you how to clip from YouTube. And it may not be the greatest little video or short, but it's a good reference.
Right? And I put that out on announcements. Plus, he's the community manager, right?
Yeah.
When Steak was wildly drunk on stream and I'm sleeping, guess who shut down his stream? Rastov. When Tech Protect messed up and said that stupid shit about Charlie Kirk or played that audio clip, right? Guess who took his host role? Rastov. So he starts lying and manipulating me in the meeting, and I got pissed off. I said, "Fine, you're fired, SweetTea. Go fuck yourself," right?
But Rastov also over-abuses that power, as we know, and he shut down a Queens episode that was a members only. So Rastov also abuses his powers. I'm going to zoom ahead till... I think I have this marked for when Tommy goes off. Look at this timestamp again.
You want that guy, a bad guy that has no honesty whatsoever, is only in for himself, in charge of your product? That's what I'm saying. And I know that's going to come off of me trying to get him fired. But I mean, all right, forget Rastov for a second. Does anybody want that? I don't know. I don't want to get him fired. But I mean, he sucks. I'm sorry. He fucking sucks. He sucks at his job. And I hate it. I hate watching it. And he sits there and he tells Batgirl that she doesn't get a word in. And he does everything. And nobody can fucking, everybody's talking over each other. The show sucks. I'm sorry, game. It sucks. And he sucks. Can he be of value in this community? Can he do it? Yes, I'm sure. He did it before I got here. But he sucks at what he's doing. I said it. I'm done.
Yeah, The fact that he sucks though made the show good.
Hey, you gotta find the pros in every situation, right?
Like, I really like the cast of Rastov, Boogie, SweetTea, and Booster. Like, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Just because like it was such a train wreck and everyone was.
I just thought that was great, Tommy, going off about Rastov like that. Just fucking great.
Doing everything wrong. I'm sorry.
It wasn't mad. Just hearing 4 people talk over each other all the time.
And then now he finally hit 3K, and now he's leaving. Now he can totally use that 3K and shit on me. He's like, you said I suck, but I got a 3K. And what can I say? Nothing. But no, I'm gonna leave because I'm a big fat baby.
I'm surprised.
Look, I honestly think come March, you know, if all of them were on there, I think they'd start pulling about 4,000 concurrent. Like that, this new cast really started. Yeah, I mean, the money has been going up steadily. The viewership has been going up steadily ever since we've had this cast. That's why I got rid of the old intro song and made a new one. Is because I was like, I really believe in this cast. But hey, I can't walk around on eggshells like, ooh, I can't yell at Rastov because he might quit. It's like, bro, come on, dude. I'm not gonna act that way.
The other thing is, you're not the same as you were 10 years ago. You can kind of fight with you. It's not like the end of the world if you get into it with you. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm making it hard on you by
It's
saying
content.
that. Well, no. I mean, you guys. One of the things I like about this incarnation of working with you, which by the way, I think by Christmas will be a record. But no, like I can talk to you and I can bitch, and it's not the end of the fucking world, right? And I'm not also, and I'm not saying, all right, if you don't do what I want, I'm walking off. I'm not doing that. I'm fucking. I literally did what.
That's because, Tommy. That's because you can bitch at Keemstar in this universe, but when you go outside of this universe and do it, it's going to be like the end of the world for you. I guarantee that, because Keemstar has created this universe to do all of this chaos inside it so that he can get away with it and the others can get away with it as well, like Boogie, for instance. But Boogie takes it outside into Twitter and everywhere else and just makes it bigger than what it needs to be.
What I promised I promised you last summer, right? So you're different. You're changed. Look, I changed when I was 42. All right. You know, you're not as fun. Like,
I think I'm done with this clip. Then Balls starts at 4 a.m. without Rastov. And Boogie is just Boogie. Just as well. Fat ass BillytheFridge is all sad about it and kind of doesn't know what's going on.
Dads, no breaks, no facts. Just balls.
Just balls. How is everybody doing? You're watching the roundest podcast in the hemispheres. Spherical.
I didn't timestamp none of this here in the beginning. I'll speed it up some, but it's just kind of Billy beating around the idea that he don't know if Rastov really quit or if he's got, even if he has a friend. I think Billy plays his friends a little bit, or at least his friends in the LCU. So I don't know. Billy's kind of a two-faced kind of guy. I think he is hurt that Rastov's not here, but he just kind of has to move on from it. And that's what it's going to be. There's not going to be anything of it. Billy's going to forget about Rastov, and if Rastov doesn't come back anyways. Like I said, I think some of this might be scripted. I am not sure, but I think this still might be some sort of script of some sort. Although I don't understand why Keem would allow Rastov to do that and build viewership and members on his own channel. So I don't know.
Testicular. Lonely. You guys see me here? Where's Rastov? I don't know. I don't know if he'll come back to the LCU. But for tonight, it's just you and me. And I don't know what that means. But we're going to do our best to figure it out together. Rastov is not here. Rastov is not probably going to be back until you see him on Lolcow Live. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know. A lot of people don't know if Rastov quit. Me, a connoisseur of Rastov quitting, I think this one might be pretty real. I don't know. We'll see. You can never know with this place, right? Maybe tomorrow he'll just show up on live and be like, hey guys, everything's fine. But tonight it's just me. And you guys. So it should be pretty chill. Wolf Girl asked what happened. Well,
so now, like what I said with these shows having an identity, Balls may lose its identity, because I really don't know how it's going to be with Nightmare on there.
Lolcow Live ended about 2 hours early than planned today. There was a back and forth between Keem and Rastov that left us in limbo. And I don't know if Balls, Styles, thank you for the tea bag, just tea bag jar tar scar. Gotta love a good tea bag. Rastov had a date with his sex doll. Maybe, dude. Who knows? But it's going to be an interesting road ahead. I don't know exactly where it's going to go. But today, I wanted to sit here with you guys and soak up all your time and all your energy and give you a solo dolo Young BillytheFridge episode of Lolcow Balls. That's ball. Mr. Barnyards, I hope he hasn't quit. That's pretty soft if he has. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I like everything that went down today on Lolcow Live was a surprise to me. I was getting some work done on my car, thinking I had a couple hours before the show would start, Lolcow Rewind, and I did not. So I had to run off from that.
Now, when I heard that, I'm kind of a car guy. I'm a little mechanically inclined. So I know that when I'm going to take my car somewhere to get fixed, I'm going to have plenty of time. In fact, more time than what I'm going to allot myself to be somewhere else, because that's just the way working on cars goes. So I don't know how Billy could have been someplace trying to get some car work done, knowing that he had to be someplace in a couple hours anyways, like the Rewind at 10 p.m. He was only like an hour, like an hour early from Wednesday started, or an hour late from Wednesday started the show. So I don't know. I thought that was kind of silly.
If you guys want to like the stream, if we get up to 100 likes, I will I'll try and put my biggest finger through this donut. I think it's the middle one. I don't know if I could do it. It's the best I can do for likes.
That's stupid. That was a cloth donut. So anyways, then I got last night Billy on Rewind, and he's got like a pity boogie kind of thing going on. And this goes on for quite a few minutes, like 4 or 5 minutes at least. And then I'll go to a couple other clips I got marked.
Of like when you're a child and your pet dies for the first time, like that's I think where a lot of people are like losing the disconnect is like no one's saying you shouldn't be sad when your pet dies, but you are literally jumping on every stream and making it everybody else's conundrum. Everybody's got to like give him pity and feel sorry. But you know what? He is attention whore boogie, so why am I fucking surprised? I'm not.
Who actually is giving him pity and feeling sorry for him at this point? At this
Everybody was yesterday.
Yeah,
and I think
initially,
fed up
because
now.
that's what a good human
And Billy's really just sweeping for Boogie here. That's all he's doing.
does. But then when somebody goes off like this, it wears thin. Then you're like, oh, well, damn it, Boogie. You now made me not care anything about your sorrow and feel like you should have just chilled the fuck out. But he kind of warned everybody it was going to be a bad time when Sammy leaves. And Sammy's not even gone yet. So
right,
he's,
exactly.
He's just doing what you should expect from Boogie. I've known him so long. I just expect this.
That's the thing, right? Like I kind of expected this too. For me, I'm just like, I'm not good at these moments. I don't know what to say, but I understand everybody's gripes as well. Like the suicide baiting shit is kind of lame.
It is. It's funny to.
It's kind of like this though. I'm maybe callous to it as well. Like it's water on my back and rolls off. It doesn't affect me when Boogie says stuff like that, but it affects other people. It affects the audience, the chat. People may not want to watch the show. People may say negative things in the chat, maybe not just want to interact. Lots of things could happen. I don't like it. It's just negative. It's all around negative.
To me, because I went through his suicide, not just baiting.
People tune into these shows to escape reality, to get away from their life and what's going on in their life. They tune into these shows for an escape, to enjoy something, not to be baited into stuff.
When he was in 2019, he like did a world tour on offing himself. He was at VidCon talking to all the biggest YouTubers, and the first thing he would say is, so I decided this year on my birthday, I'm gonna off myself. It's like, what the hell, dude? So now when I see this, I'm like, some of the classic Boogies coming out.
Yeah, to be honest, you told me about that world tour he went on. So also, I was expecting all of this. Like literally, I'm not surprised, but I understand the raging reactions for people that aren't used to Boogie. But moving off of Boogie, Rastov, and SweetTea, Nuts last night was very critical of Live as well, but they actually had more shit to say about Booster than anybody else.
You mean Steak has an opinion on Booster?
I know, isn't that fucking wild? Actually, no, it's Albert.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is a little saucy.
Welcome to Ban World. Yeah. So basically, Booster Gold was taking $20 donos to say horrendous things about his.
So I'll move on to where do I got the next clip at? 109.
Sweeping a little bit. Like, I think Billy's a pretty big fucking sweeper for Booster. He thinks it's all funny, it's all content. People are too sensitive. Billy on Rewind was literally saying, I thought there was all these big badasses on the internet. I thought that's why we were here. Big badasses. Bitch, you have cried on so many shows. What are you fucking talking about? When I got here and became a host, everybody was like, yo, Billy's the big badass.
When have I cried? When have I cried? I've cried when I was frustrated because I was losing a co-host and a friend slowly over the course of 3 months. It was heartbreaking. You remember that? That was heartbreaking. It really fucking hurt me. But it wasn't because someone threw words at me, pussy. It was because I was losing a fucking close confidant and friend. And now it's gone. So yeah, people are allowed to have feelings, but you motherfuckers want to act tough and then be like, oh, Booster's up in my feelings. Booster hurt.
The problem is, though, Billy, you gaslight people around your feelings and manipulate people and try to make jokes, just like you did with Xylee up on this exact stage with you on Rewind. You try to joke and it's not funny.
Hurt your feelings? Booster's a fucking cornball, dude. How can you take him seriously? If you take him seriously, I don't take you seriously. That's what I'm saying. I'm sorry. And I hold that same way with Boogie. If you take Boogie seriously, I don't take you seriously. They're not even humans. They're cartoons. They're fictional fucking people that live in a real world. It's hilarious to me that you, someone who considers yourself a normal human being, would get fucking turned by some of these fucking moo cows, motherfucker. That's what I'm saying.
So then with you saying that, Billy, I don't take you seriously at all. You're just a character up there feeding into Keemstar's little Puppet Master show.
So yeah, if I got in my feelings over some personal fucking shit that I was hurting, losing my fucking co-host over the course of months, motherfucker, that's a little different than saying Booster's up in my asshole. Ask about that. Fuck.
And I think we also got to be fair, right? And like every single person in the LCU has gotten in their feelings about one thing or another. I remember there was like months when Steak was going through like this, like, or I think it was like a few weeks. Let me not say months. I'm exaggeratory. Sorry, guys. But there was a few weeks where Steak was going through some mental health stuff where he was like changing his medicine. There was a bunch of hosts like coming in, helping him out, like riding through him for that. Like a lot of people have gone through shit in the LCU. What I don't fuck with is people try to put this shit on you specifically, where anytime you show emotion on stream, you're a crybaby, you're cry bully, which is really interesting to me because everybody else can be real with their audience, but the second you show any bit of emotion, people jump on that shit like a shark.
You know why?
Like, I fuck with Steak, I fuck with you, but I just don't like this because I feel like anybody's gonna get emotional about shit, and he's not being real about it right now.
They need to.
It's because of what I just said, Zay. It's because Billy jokes around, beats around the bush, gaslights and manipulates his co-host. And you, girl, are the biggest flip-flopper. You were Xylee's friend, which I don't care. I don't care for Xylee much. But you were Xylee's friend and just flipped on her totally to sweep for Billy and everything Billy does. I was kind of hoping that out of this, some of Billy's drunk driving, the reality of that would come out with either you, Zay, or with Xylee. But none of that has transpired yet. None of the truth of that.
Focus on my weakness to think they have any chance of stepping to me. None of these motherfuckers would step to me on my strongest day. And if they recall my weakest day, they think they might have a chance. Well, keep coming for me at my weakest because I don't stay there long. I don't. It's wild that motherfuckers want to bring up when Billy got some feelings. Billy had some feelings. It don't happen often. Try me when I'm in my feelings. That's when I don't hold back. That's when you don't get Superman. That's when you get the Joker, bitch. I'm holding back on you fucking babies. I've been in here for 20 years, and y'all fucking bore me half the time. Excite me once and see what happens. If you excite me, you ignite me, and I will fucking burn you. BillytheFridge says, yeah, bro.
See, I just laugh at that because he's a big joke to me. A big fat ass joke. Because after Steak heard this rant on Lolcow Nuts that night, or was this last night? Yes, last night. Steak invited Billy up to come talk about it and squash the beef or whatever's going on. And Billy never made an appearance because Billy's a little bitch. Because when someone wants to call out Billy, Billy just hides and doesn't make an appearance till the next show. Well, that's Reddit. I thought we'd look at this a minute. Hopping off this burning ship, guys. See ya. Looks like Boogie and Tina almost. Well, let's take a look at Rastov. And then I got a new locale we're going to look at. Is he still live? No, he's not. Let me reload this a second.
It's a it's a scary moment right now. Scary, 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 scary. Let's just get into it, shall we? Let's get into it. I'm gonna play my song.
What are we doing here? It's time for the show you need.
So I didn't even know it opened up like that, because I usually pause the music and then get right into it.
I was coming in here originally with a bunch of energy. It was just going to be about having some fun. Until I got Voldemorted, and honestly, like, that part doesn't bother me. I don't want you guys to get banned, all right? I still love the LCU. I still, you know, I still love Keem. I still love it. Well, most of the hosts. I don't want you to get banned, right? So if, like, genuinely, it's not what this is about. It's not about money. It's not about any of this. Is about. I'm honestly thrown. I appreciate it.
Let's check this out. I didn't know that. I guess Yo Mama touched on this, and I kind of forgot about it. But look at this legendary tier he's got. $500 a month. Look at that. He had, when I started this stream, he had, well, you can't see it because I got the view cropped, but he had like 2,400 subscribers. Now he's got over 3,000 subscribers. And I guess this has been, I had a screenshot that this was $800 some dollars, or $899s. I don't know if this changed or if that screenshot was from a different country with a different currency. But that's $500 US currency right there to join his legend membership. That's outrageous for somebody who only has 3,000 subscribers. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? $5 a month for what? You to open some cards and do some fucking card tricks? Are you fucking kidding me?
Everybody, thank you, Infected Mara, for becoming a member. Everyone else that's giving memberships and stuff like that. I don't know why. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous at the moment. This is kind of scary for me. I've been in the LCU for almost a year now, and I did not expect it to end this way. Again, like, I didn't want it to be a splitting of the.
What are you even offering here, Rastov? This is fucking ridiculous. Discord MVP access, and then I seen him in chat said he doesn't even have a Discord yet. That's all he's all. Come on, dude. Come on.
Community. This was more about me. I'm just Mr. Carpoo, thank you for becoming a member. I feel like I failed, and that's not easy for me to admit. If you've ever seen me on screen with basically anyone, fucking Rebel Rouser and Sharkfather, thank you for becoming members. And Bellawood with the.
You know, you guys, this is funny to me because he's asking $4.99 a month, and then for that Discord access at $9.99. And what is he doesn't even have a Discord yet, he said. I mean, what is he even offering in general to begin with? You know, Savage's membership, I believe is only $2.99 at the first tier, and then the second tier to get in Discord is only $6.99. I mean, come on, dude. You're ripping people off.
The gifted. Thank you very much. Hit Powerage. That's funny as shit. It's I don't know what to say, bro. This whole Voldemorting thing has literally thrown me off. It was not meant to be about this at all. But I feel like I failed. I really do. I wasn't able to do what was required of me to run live. It's not that I didn't try. I really did. I wanted, like, fuck, I don't want this to be goddamn sad. It's meant to be fun and happy and blah, blah, blah. Okay? It's meant.
143 super chatted 1.99. Welcome to the new universe. This is home.
Should have probably changed the voice on that. It's going to look like I ripped it off. I like that voice on the TTS. All right. Bradford T, welcome to member. Pickle with the gift there. Thank you, bro. It's, I feel like I've completely failed.
This guy is nervous as hell too. I mean, I've never seen him bounce in his chair like this. I'll slow him down so you can see. He's just bouncing in his chair. He's just so nervous. I don't know if he's got his leg twitching or what.
I feel like I let Boogie down. I feel like I let
underscore universe super chatted too. WL loves you, Gemini.
No, you don't. You leak my DMs and block me.
That was thick Gemini super chatting there.
Core universe super chatted too. WL loves you, Gemini.
No, you don't. You leak my DMs and block me, dickhead. But thank you for the money. Yeah, I feel like I let Keem down. I feel like I let Billy down. I feel like I let all of you down, to be honest. Kiwi Mouse, welcome to member. Is it echoing? Hold on, let me see if I can fix that echo. Hold on. Fucking small goddamn screen. Let me move this shit here.
And then he puts it right over his face.
Red Sheets Metal Super Shattered 4.99.
I can't hear it if I do that. Hold on.
Sending new pictures of you dressed like a mermaid and he will like you again.
Otherwise, but yeah, Affected Marrow with 5. Holy shit, thank you. I don't have songs or anything prepared for this stuff. It's
you can see all the people joining. So they're
it's gonna keep
joining membership.
I thought it would be funny to have it over my face. It's just gonna get in the way. Let me just move this.
__ Universe Super Shattered 2. That was BC, you were asking for Keem LOL. A Dilaser Thigh Super Shattered 1.44. Can you tell us about Vampoth Breaker Paladins?
Definitely one day. Definitely one day. KFAB Queen, thank you for becoming a member. Trampus becoming a member.
Super Shattered 2. What sexist Keem said you did good?
Yeah, Zionist. I'm not really sure what he's gonna do about. I didn't listen to all of this either because I was preparing for this show. But I don't know if he even apologizes to SweetTea in this, because that was just kind of wrong of him to go from this, well, from that to shit. Where is it? Oh, there? To go to that. You know, using SweetTea in his thumbnail, creating a new show. So I don't know if he apologized for that or not.
He did say I did good, but it never felt like it. It really didn't. I just wasn't able to give what I needed to, and it's hard. So, I've honestly, like, I had so much energy for this, and I've like hit live now, and then there's a shitload of people here, and I'm just like, bleh. So I feel embarrassed. I don't want you to get Voldemorted. Like, I see you all in the chat, and I want to tell you to just not be here. I don't want you to get banned. I really don't. It sucks. It really fucking sucks. It's not what this was meant to be about. I just needed some space. And no, that doesn't mean I want to fight you, Keem. It just means, like, I need some distance because this shit's too much. This shit's way too much. Crackles.
Well, Rastov, it come off as like a little bitch when you told Keemstar that you needed your space. Like it was a relationship. I think a lot of people laughed at that shit. Just be honest with yourself and everybody else. Just say you need a break. Mental health. Your mental health needs a break from this and take a couple days off. But I think you've really done fucked yourself here.
Thank you for becoming a member. It's man. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know how to say it. I don't know where to say it.
Honeycomb 143 Super Shattered 1.99. How can I become an intern? I love this universe.
This is not a universe, okay? This is not a BBU. This is nothing like that. I want to clarify. I did not tell SweetTea to not show up to live yesterday. I did not do that. Specifically told, like, when she got fired, I said, I hope you're okay, and that was it.
5014 Super Shattered 2. Rastov, you can stop wearing those fruity shirts.
I like them shirts. Brandon became a member, and Danny gifted 5. Thank you, bro. The support's absolutely crazy. Cactus, thank you for becoming a member as well. This shit's going. This is not scripted. This is real.
4938 Super Shattered 10. Just tell us about the argument and how you feel about why you left.
It became too much, if I'm being honest. The pressure of it, the reality of it. I'm a guy that like is all about consistency, really, right? And the fact that it's not a consistent. I always have to be aiming higher. Like sometimes I just like a little bit of level, like level out.
Super Shattered 2. We all have felt disrespected for a while now.
Yeah, I mean that's not good. Alexis, thank you for the gifted as well. Fuck, I'm embarrassed. I had so much energy, and now I've come in here, I'm just like fucking floundering.
It's been a minute.
And nervous as hell.
I hope you're doing good too, KB Wolf.
TW1 Super Shattered 10. Keem, I'm waiting on my Discord now.
Don't get banned. Don't get banned. All right. I want to thank everybody else that became a member before the show started too. I appreciate that.
So does he talk this whole time?
I need some space for myself.
Super Shattered 2.
Thank you, Buff, for becoming a member.
Your things and headed out.
I didn't want to. I didn't want to leave, but I felt like I had no other option. I didn't want to keep doing live. Like,
oh wow, Buff comes up looking ahead in this thumbnail here. Might have to check into that. I've heard that Buff has dipped into the Wonderland universe with Thick Gemini as well.
I didn't. I hated it. It was miserable, you know, like it just, and I made it miserable, if I'm being honest. I made it miserable. I'm not going to put that shit on Keem. I'm not. The pressure was too much. The way he wanted me to lead was just not the way that I am. It's not the way I wanted to lead. And so I just, you know, after that last argument, I was like, I can't keep doing this. So I had to go. I
don't know. Then why would you take that position? Gosh. Now I'm interested in this Buff Weeb part. Let's check this out, guys.
Camera gonna turn on? Holy shit, hold on. Yours turned on, mine's not. Hold on, 1 second.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I'm gonna have to reset this shit. Why are you in Wonderland?
No, you know what? Fuck you. I was literally on my damn stream. Motherfucker spam fucking texted me like,
so he is in Wonderland.
You should come in my Discord. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come there and make fun of you because I miss kind of making fun of people. I left the LCU Discord and I was fiending for people, outlet. I was fiending for a VC to talk to random people.
Okay.
Now I'm fucked.
Yeah, leave that shit, bro. You can't be going on the Wonderland, dude. Like that's.
I'm not going on there. I'm not going on there.
Do I have to show it? Do I have to show it?
You don't. I didn't ask him.
No. You know what? Let's have a little look see at the show.
You're not gonna embarrass me. You're not gonna embarrass me.
No, I think I will. I think I'm going to.
Bro, okay, we're free.
Look at this. You see this? You see this? Who's this? Who the fuck is this on Host of Wonderland? What is this, Buff? What are you doing?
Oh, this got interesting. I haven't really been paying much attention to Gemini and what he's doing over there. But look at that.
Look, no. I'm sharing my shit. I'm sharing my shit right now. I'm sharing my shit. This is bullshit. This is horse caca.
I got Voldemorted today.
That's okay. I probably me too, but I don't care. But no, yeah, mute my shit. No, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. You see this shit? You see this shit? You see that? I just wanted to make fun of people. I just wanted to make fun and poke fun at people, and now everybody's giving me a period.
Because the second you join that universe, they put you in the fucking House of Wonderland.
I told them I'm not joining.
Okay, well, there's some W's in the chat to see you. Hold on, what's your opinion on?
Well, I'm curious to see his appearance up on the Wonderland. And I haven't planned nothing for F It Up Friday yet, so maybe I'll have to find some content around the streets and see what Buff is doing over there in the Wonderland. And while I got this paused and thinking of it, and Zionist supremacy, the clipping, I did open up on my channel the community. I don't even know what it's called. I have posts and then I opened up community. So you can drop stuff in there, like clips that you find or make around the LCU. You can drop them right on there, leave a description of the clip or whatever. If the clip is longer than the 1 minute allotted time they give you, just put that in the little description. This is longer than a minute or whatever. And we can exchange clips that way too. Like I said, or get in the Discord.
No, me getting kicked.
It's via Super Shatty 4.99. What are the chances you get Glimmy to join your universe?
There are 0 chances. Glammy fucking sucks. I don't care what anybody says. She actually sucks.
I don't know why you left. I left because I couldn't fucking stand to fucking work with a vapid bitch. I really couldn't. It was literally that, and the fact that I was gonna get like $1,000 paycheck because nerds just moved back and forth and selectively destroyed and gay out to fucking death. And
I was Super Shatted 1.44. Buff is so funny. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
You're a lying bitch. But no, look, no. All right, so you getting banned? I knew that was gonna happen.
I genuinely didn't, right? Because I haven't done anything fucking shady behind the scenes, right? Was it stupid to put that soon thing up on my channel? Probably. But I wasn't thinking about it. I was just like, I'm going to go live tomorrow. Like, I need to put something out there, and I didn't want to, like, write a massive post.
The thing about Gemini and Buff Weeb and Rastov and everybody leaving the LCU is when you go on your own personal channel, you kind of have to have content to do, you know? Some sort of storyline or something to talk about. And Buff Weeb has, as I see in chat, he's not content. He's never showed me content really anyways. And the thing about the Gemini's Wonderland is it's not really a universe. They just, if Buff does a show on his own channel, all he's doing is redirecting to someone else in their little friend group. That's really all it is. If it was a true universe like Keemstar, then it would be all Gemini shows that they're all redirecting to, and then Gemini would be paying out. But this is just building camaraderie, building subscribers within a group. That's all it really is.
I don't think it's like he said he needs a break and he went live. Yeah, we're addicted to streaming. We like looking at a camera to chat going, no, duh. He said he wanted a break from live. Bro, fuck you last off. Hold on, let me turn my bass up, down, left, right. I don't know what the fuck my audio is. I need a better mic. Fuck you.
You sound fine now.
Oh, no, I do. But no, look, I can't believe that this motherfucker threw you into a level of responsibility and want to sit here and act like it's your fucking fault that you didn't want to be there. He puts people in situations, just like he admitted that he put Nightmare in a situation to fail. He puts you in a level of responsibility that you never asked for and you never obtained. Everybody shitted on you about how you're not entertaining and all this shit, and all of a sudden you're put in a position of power, wealth, and all this. All you wanted to do was use the power to dick with people you don't like a normal fucking cop. So that's all I can do that. You have a cop mustache. Of course you're going natural.
But I also respect that he wanted to try and like help me be better. But it's just the way that he wanted to do it is just not like I shut down. I don't respond to that.
No, but I'm always gonna say this, like, no matter what, no matter how mad he is, no matter what, Keem, like, I always thank you. You gave me a spotlight. You gave me a place to perform, hone my craft, do this. I will always love the LCU. I always say that. When I heard that, like, people, like, probably didn't want me, like, people going from my chat promoting into the LCU, I was like, yeah, stop doing that. I always tell people, don't go subscribe from LCU. Go watch, go support. I still say that shit. Go do that. But everybody's been hushed so much about their damn fucking critiques that we feel like we're free over here. That's what it is.
Apparently, SweetTea's up on live now, shitting on me. That's fine. Like, she got to do what she got to do. I don't hold any ill will.
We'll go back to that.
What do you mean? She got a bonus. What do you mean? Keem out here buying people new iPhones. She wants that good Christmas.
I get it. I don't blame her. I don't blame. I'm not mad at her. Like, that's fine. She can say what she wants. Like, I shouldn't have used her in that thumbnail, but I was pissed because I woke up to like a bunch of DMs. No, I woke up to a bunch of DMs saying Keem is saying that you're starting a universe with SweetTea. And I was like, no, I told him yesterday because he also said I didn't text him in the last 48 hours. I texted him yesterday telling him, no, I didn't. Like I said, I quit.
Doc0x super chatted 1.9.
So just me, I'm just going to go off on a limb here and say that the Discord or somewhere in chat, someone was saying that Rastov quit to start his own universe. And that's how that rumor started.
9. SweatTea is on pit now.
Cool. I hope that works out for her. Like, she deserves to be on a show that she's happy on. Honestly, I got no ill will against her.
Hey, it's Lissy super chatted 19.99. Yara, we have beef. It's so Joe ever I told you to tell me. Smiley face emoji. But also, yeah, I can smell the freedom high buff.
Hey, Waddy, good to see you. I know old Buff Weave. I guess he's in Gemini's universe now.
Oh, you've got shit popping up on your show as well. Thank you, Lissy. I didn't tell you because I was kind of busy getting Voldemorted.
Hey, if you guys subscribe on my channel, it interrupts us. It's like a free TTS. Have you thought about that? But no. I normally just went live just to fuck with nerds because I don't want to give a fuck about LCU. I just wanted to prove a point. Like, this lady, let me not come up here and just talk shit about PowerPoint, bitch. But yeah, but no, like, I knew you were gonna get kicked from the Discord. It was gonna be burned. What do you mean? You're an asset. You're a golden goose. I don't give a fuck what you say. You downplay your own self. You say all the time. I've told you this. You always tell me, I don't know how the fuck I'm doing this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I just get on stream and be nice to people. And people keep telling me I'm just manipulating shit. It's always doing this, bro. You keep being put in a situation. No, fuck you, you fat bitch. Listen to me. You said a perfect fucking saying a little bit earlier. You said your manager said you don't got that mongrel in you. That is the most accurate description ever. You're a passive aggressive bitch, and I love it. And we all love it.
And you know what? The thing is, she retired this year, and I didn't get to go to her retirement because I had to work. And I didn't ask for time off, so I'm not going to say, like... But the thing is, like, I didn't want to ask because I would have had to have traveled back to my old city, which is, like, 9 hours away, so...
We only worked 2 hours, Rastov.
No, I would have had to have taken time because it would have been a whole 2 days thing.
But we only work 2 hours a day, though, so it's not like we have to watch...
All right, that's bored me. Let's go back to the Lolcow Live. Where is it? Let's finish this. Get to where SweetTea comes up.
Boogie is so fucking flawed that it's good.
Yeah, but nobody want to be around it.
Too bad. They want to watch it. They want to watch it. Desi want to be around it, and they want to watch it. Suck my dick. Look at how flawed that is. Look at that shit. You want to play with that?
It is a little hard.
Speaking about balls, I got ball sacks under my fucking fat folds. Look at that shit. Woo!
See, this is what I'm talking about, the attention sucking. Like, there's no reason
You set me up. You set me up, and I wanted to take it, baby.
Yeah.
SweetTea's coming up.
You know what it's like? You know what it's like, Boogie? It's like those prostitutes that, slept with you and then retired. Yeah. It's sort of the same thing that happens in the LCU. Like, they with you for like a cool, and then they realize they can't sleep with themselves after the next day. You're like a nightmare.
But just like me, the LCU pays, just like me. Live pays.
Yo, Mama was hitting that nightmare here while he's right on stage.
Roxy, I have to address something. Roxy's in chat. If Becky does come back to the LCU, I will garnish her wages and make sure Savage and Roxy are paid. That is one thing that I'm willing to do.
Super chatted $19.99.
Yeah, they're both on money.
Yeah, Roxy was in this chat here tonight.
Nations episode.
Thank you, Remo. Remo, I've been looking all over in the Discord to try to ban you for your membership over in Rastov. I still haven't found you yet, but when I do, you're going to get banned. Thank you for the support, dog.
Oh.
Yes.
So there's the proof of the banning.
Boogie, what happened to your room? Why is your room so bare?
So I broke everything in it over the last 48 hours.
Not true.
The hole in the walls there from June. And I added way more holes while I was drunk.
Hey,
why are you and Booster looking alike?
That's not true. That big video game is moved out somewhere else in the house. Not everything was broken. You've moved everything off that shelf that you didn't want broken, and then you flipped it over and then beat that shelf. My guess is something's going to happen over Christmas break here or New Year's in the next week that wall's going to get fixed or a new homemade shelf is going in, and Boogie's money will show.
Because he's my son.
Oh, well, she's got to come up soon. The show's about to end.
He had to put on a...
24 minutes left. She said she's going to come on the phone.
Where we should go, so he had to try to dress the Kool-Aid Man and run through his wall, but he failed.
But also because I nutted in his mother 38 years ago.
He ain't even denied it. He probably did.
I'm not going to make the joke. I'm not going to make the joke.
Do it! Do it!
No,
Sweet Tea comes up here shortly.
Do the math on your age at 38 years.
Wait, hold on. How old?
That's great.
This fucking shit center out. Where the
conversation is very important. Do not interrupt.
What's going on tonight? Hold on. Why is my camera flip?
Hello, Sweet Tea.
Sweet Tea, I am upset with you.
I bet.
I really would appreciate it you reaching out to either me or Mike when you decided to quit. And instead you
I knew
told
you were
me.
going to talk me out of it.
I know, but still, if you would have just shot me a text and then blocked my number, I'd have more respect than what you did.
I think I was going through a mental breakdown, especially with Rastov leaving and everything. It upset me so much.
And then, look, I know the hours in live weren't working for you, but I really think like you and your mama. I think 2 to 4, you and your mama on pit. I think that's the move for you.
Really?
What do you think?
Hell yeah.
You would do that for me?
Yeah.
I thought you were
Well, the thing is I need hosts to tell me like when stuff isn't working, and then I'll try to find a solution. But like you weren't telling me that, you know?
And I honestly think that's been like in Sweet Tea's fate all along. I think she was just put on live to get the show and her through some time before she could be placed on a show. And I really do think it was to be placed with Yo Mama on pit all along. Oops, what happened?
Yeah, I was trying to make it work so hard. And like,
I think you were telling Rastov that, but not me, you know?
Yeah, I guess I was telling Rastov that. I can't believe what he did. I was afraid he was going to get me fired when I seen that thumbnail.
Yeah.
Well, other hosts reached out to him and told him that wasn't cool, like what he did to you. And he changed the thumbnail before he went live. So, you know, at least he did that.
Yeah. I heard, oh God, I was so worried. I was thinking everybody's going to think that I'm going over there and I haven't even talked to him.
Well, he was mad at me that I assumed that, but, you know, he made things so suspicious and the way you quit was suspicious. I mean, you can't blame me for being suspicious, you know?
Yep.
No, it was very suspicious. I agree.
So.
We both left at the same time.
All right. Well, 2, be there with Yo Mama tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 2 to 4. That's your new show. And we'll see how it goes.
Thank you, Keemstar. Thank you. This is going to be so much better for me.
You know what, Keemstar?
So I'm so happy for Yo Mama and Sweet Tea here. I know that Yo Mama can make it work with anybody, and he will make it work with Sweet Tea. Yo Mama, we've seen him work with Candy and a couple other people, and he can make it work. He finds a way. He's good at what he does.
In this moment, you remind me of Bruce Willis in Armageddon, right at the end. And then he let Ben Affleck off. And
Take care of my little girl. That's your job now.
Wait,
are you
trying to say I'm gonna die? I'm gonna die in the fucking. Listen here, motherfucker. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm not dying, bro. Oh, you saving the world, bro. You're saving the motherfucking world. God damn it.
Sweet Tea, how do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, Sweet Tea, going on pit with Yo Mama? I know that's something you wanted quite a lot, right? You wanted to.
Yeah, I can't believe this. I thought if I was lucky, I was gonna get to be on Alpha as an intern.
She does, doesn't she, Zionist? She does seem relieved. Like a big pressure was lifted off her, because it is probably a lot of pressure being on live. It's the flagship show. So yeah, this is great for her. She looks happy, and I'm happy for her. I'm a Sweet Tea fan, I guess.
Or something crazy.
Yeah, we only have 7 minutes left. I'm seeing so many L's. Is it an L because she's leaving this show? Is it an L because she's coming back? Like, you're giving us no context?
No, it's just it's the same person, Joe, spamming over and over again.
Oh,
not Joe.
Yeah, they can do that. Like if you pay attention to chat and you think like it's a sea of red, you got to look at the usernames because sometimes it'll be the same person that'll just fuck up the entire chat.
I can take a 5-minute.
Realize that when I was on here.
Yeah.
So is it safe to say that Sweet Tea is on pit with Yo Mama and Nightmare is now back on balls with BillytheFridge? Is it going to be a happy ending?
No, it won't be a happy ending until my foot is firmly planted on Rastov.
Kind of gay.
Now it's all W's. Look at that. I muted one guy and it's all W's.
Like y'all really understand how mad I am. Like there's been host that pissed me off today was like the ultimate knife in my back for so many reasons. Just y'all don't know. There's so much shit that happens privately. And yeah, dude, I'm not the one to try to manipulate with, bro. I'm not playing that game. I'm not.
A lot of Rastov
Because Keem is the manipulator. That's why he doesn't like being manipulated.
fans were coming to me telling me how disappointed they were in him and how they can't support him anymore.
Yeah.
I'm just I can't. You know, playing the whole thing that I'm spreading lies. I don't know what the truth is because you didn't talk to me,
New
dude.
to the Lolcow Universe and new to the Discord server, but I just wanted to say thanks for being so entertaining and getting me through some hard times.
That's cute.
We truly appreciate that.
Yeah.
I would like to thank all of you out there watching and all the hosts in the LCU for giving me all these fucking hard times. I should be fucking retired. I should be on a beach swimming with mermaids. What the fuck?
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Bro, I told you about bringing her back
Give us
last time.
more.
You didn't want to. I think I gave you a mermaid too.
No, dude.
Glazed up.
No, dude.
Yeah, maybe not here, so don't fucking bring back Becky, I swear to fucking God.
Man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That's what you need. That's what we need, dog.
brother.
And SweetTea, all of them are up here till the show ends. There's not much left in this show.
No, he likes them big, all right? That's why he wants them back.
I will bring back Becky Boop in a second if she wants to come back, as long as those debts are getting paid. You know, as a creator of 15 years, I'm not trying to virtue signal, but like I've seen so many creators screwed over by fucking companies and this and that, and that's just. And I'm a business guy at the end of the day, so like not paying your debts is like it's a big thing to me.
Yes.
Right. You know, it's like it's an unforgivable thing.
Should be a big
I
thing
mean,
to everyone.
you admit that you have a hard time sleeping. I mean, if you just pay her to come over, get a cuddle, boom.
Oh, God. What's up, kid?
Ken, welcome back. Take that victory lap.
Hey, Ken.
Bro, you're really gonna bring that motherfucker back? Are you serious?
And what does that mean? And Ken, what does that mean? What does that mean? Go put on some stockings and a purse, dude. What are you talking about? Who cares? She's more entertaining than you. She's more entertaining than you. I don't care.
You know how warm my legs were, bro?
And she's entertaining, dude. At the end of the day.
I think a lot of people want to see Becky to come back just to get the money out of her to pay Savage and Roxy. And then Keem can fire her for all I care. I don't like Becky. I don't think a lot of people do anymore.
It doesn't matter.
Make fun of. She's a bitch. Fuck her, bro.
And there's majority of women. I love bitches. Don't you hear music? Shit. Fuck Ja Rule. Ja Rule, a lot of bitches. I don't disrespect bitches, but all y'all bitches. But my down ass bitches, man. I fuck with bitches. Let's go.
Fucking bitches. Dumbass bitches.
Ja Rule of all people, man.
I guess I'm sorry.
Look, Ken, do I think Becky is going to pay Roxy and Savage or agreed to get her wages garnished to pay them back? No. There's a long process for that to happen, so we're nowhere near close to that. But if I was asked, would I bring her back? The answer is, if she paid them back, yes, I would.
How much does she owe them to? How much she owe?
I think she owes them. Well, I don't know. I keep hearing different numbers. Like today, Roxy in chat said she owes her $4,000. I don't know if that's true.
What?
Yeah. I don't,
What's that, man? For rapper, what you got?
Isn't it like fucking 3 months worth of shit or 2 months worth of shit?
she literally. I swear to God, Roxy put in this chat like just like 30 minutes ago. Someone can scroll up and find it like around 4,300 or something.
Roxy's a liar.
No, wait.
Wani, are you saying you'd have to be wrangled?
A similar fucking number though, didn't she?
No, for Savage it was 2, right? And with Roxy it's between 4 and 5. I've heard different things, but it's between 4 and 5.
Listen, I don't believe shit that come out of Roxy's mouth, but to bring Becky back, I pay fucking Savage. Shit, fuck that. I put that on the tab. But Roxy, she's too much of a liar. She'll just throw out numbers. I ain't fuck all of that.
All right, guys, listen. We got 2 minutes.
I know, but yo, mama, I gotta work with Becky, right? And so I gotta get Becky doing the right shit to work together. Otherwise, there's no consequences, right? So I have to I have to have some type of all right. We're gonna do things the right way. Otherwise, my next experience with Becky is gonna be just like before. It's gonna be a fucking train wreck, right? So I have to teach her how to do things somewhat the right way. Come on.
I thought you was gonna do like a Room Raiders thing where you just you send somebody to the house and just film her whole man. That she'll crash on that. You know how much she don't like nobody going in her house.
You know, I heard at some point, like after the BBU was done and over with, she cleaned that thing immaculate, like it was sparkly clean. I don't know if it's true, but I heard it.
Bro, she moved houses. That's bullshit.
I heard a bunch of rumors that she cleaned that thing top to bottom because she was going through it. Yeah.
You mean your mother looked over that shit?
All right, guys, it is 9 o'clock. Guys, it's 9 o'clock. You got to get ready for Rewind. I think it's going to be really interesting to see what Billy has to say about this tonight.
SweetTea back to pit. We're going to go crazy.
And it was actually 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Boogie lives in Central Time, so he doesn't know how to tell time for Showtime stuff.
Yeah. Welcome back.
Let's go.
Team in closing.
Thank you, Nightmare. I appreciate it.
It's exciting times. It is the LCU at war.
Did you send it out? Are we still on
Yeah,
air?
we're live. You got anything to say?
No, I want you to end it so I can swear at SweetTea and Nightmare.
Deal. I'm going to stay and listen. See ya.
I'm just kidding, SweetTea.
What do you say?
About me, though.
And the show goes on.
So, I guess that's official. Nightmare is on balls with Billy. I don't know. I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's going to be a shit show. But what do I know? So, this guy, this is a new, moving on to my last segment for the night. I found this guy, and his name is Make America Great Again. It was never that. It was Viper's Shorts. And he's been on for quite a few years, and I actually, to be honest, T-Pack and I have trolled this guy. Because he used to be in the reel, so you could just flip through the reel and find him. And there'd be a lot of trolls in there talking with this guy or making fun of him. And one of the things I come in on trolling him with was he'd be in this car. And let me see if I can give you an idea of what he used to do here. He'd come in, and what he was doing in this particular time when I trolled him, he was talking about how he started his own business of a bike shop working on motorcycles, and he was working on one of his friend's bikes, and he totally fucked it up. So chat was giving him a hard time, and I've tried looking for this this particular video that I'm talking about that T-Pack and I trolled him in, but I cannot find it. But I wish I can, and if I ever do, I will bring it to you guys. It is hilarious. But this is kind of like the idea of this guy. Horrible audio, just bad angles, and he's driving in his truck. Sometimes, I don't think it's his wife, but his wife is talking to him and they bicker back and forth. So it starts out always slow like this, but this guy is totally unhinged. And let me show you what I mean. He does streams in the bathtub talking politics.
I went down there and bought me a pair of Love's diapers. Love's diapers.
And this is what he does with the diapers. Let's get going here.
Notice that how this diaper fits my head. The poo-poo doo-doo.
He is a Trump fan and thinks he is shitting on the Democrats when he's doing all of this stuff. So that is the mindset of this guy. He fully has Trump deranged syndrome.
I'm sorry, babe. I'm cracking people. You know. When you come here, we don't practice that mess. You ain't making nobody do a damn thing. We have different religions here. Yes, we have freedom of religion.
This guy, when T-Pack led me onto him and we started trolling him, this guy really didn't have that many subscribers. He had maybe 1,000, 2,000. It really wasn't much. In the past 3 or 4 months, between talking politics and Trump to the Charlie Kirk stuff, this guy's sub count is 14,000 now. I said that. 14,000. Yeah. Just stupid.
Not freedom to take control. There's a difference. Christians can practice their religion. Buddhists can practice their religion. Y'all can come here and practice your religion, but you ain't making me do a damn thing. I go to my church. I go where I want to go. So since y'all think you're going to come to America and just take over the whole entire country, make everybody practice one religion, and make American women wear this BS, no.
So in the past couple of days, he's been going on this rant about how I think what he thinks is Americans are accepting Sharia law, and he's got this diaper on his head for all the liberal Democrats, I guess. But I really haven't paid much attention to the politics this week at all, so I don't even know how true like he thinks he is. I mean, this is how deranged he is. I think from what I understand with politics, something happened with Candace Owen talking to Israel and something like that, and that's where all of this comes from. This Sharia law stuff that this guy's talking about.
No, I'm telling you that ain't gonna work. So,
hey, critters, welcome in.
I came out with a remix of Sharia law, a remix. It's called Sharia Poo Poo Doo Doo, and I went over there and bought cheaper diapers. I should have went over there and bought Pampers, but I didn't have the money, so I went to the dollar store and bought this instead. Maybe next time I'll buy more better Sharia Doo Doo, Poo Poo, Cuckoo Coo, Cuckoo Cuckoo.
This guy just comes on, like today I seen he come on 3 times today, sometimes for 45 minutes, an hour, whatever. But he just talks all this stupid shit that he catches from Fox News, I imagine.
You know, here in America, we practice religion. I go to church. Now, okay, I don't know if I'm going to be forgiven for the rest of the week, because there's 7 days to a week. And I go to church once a week. I don't know. Maybe, you know, I'll have to ask for I'll have to ask for forgiveness 6 days out of the week, and then on Sunday go to church and pray that the man upstairs is not laughing at some of the stupid, corny stuff that I do on YouTube. I don't know. But here in America, we're not going to sit here and practice Sharia doo-doo poo-poo just because you say you're going to make all Americans do Sharia doo-doo. So when I came out with the diaper, now it has legs.
So I don't know where he's getting his information from. Well, this guy is just a nut. Like I said, 3 times today, just ranting. And I'm going to get some more clips of this guy, and we'll talk about him. We'll make fun of him. But yeah, 3 times today. An hour and a half, 45 minutes, another hour and 10 minutes. Trump's the new sheriff in town. He just goes on about this Sharia law shit. It's just wild.
And just because you say it doesn't make it true or right. You do it out of anger. You're pissed with yourself.
Oh, that's what I wanted to show you guys. This new sheriff down. I don't know if we'll get to it. He's kind of slow. He's not really any content, but he says some wild shit. He talks about guns and ammunition here. He's eating a damn granola bar and milk when he starts this damn stream. But this is the people we need to worry about. People talking about ammunition and the government things at the same time. It's just wild to me. I'm going to try to zoom ahead to where he's talking about the ammo.
The reason why I say that, if Kamala Harris was president right now, we wouldn't have a country. I can tell you that we wouldn't have a country.
Here we go. That's right.
Hand, like it's some loose change. And I had it wrong. It's not 4 million. It's over 400 million guns sold annually. Americans love their damn guns. We love them. We love the ammo. One time I was playing with it. I was caressing the ammo, not sexually. I was playing with it. Now, I would grab ammo and put it in my hand like it's some loose change and be like, man, that feels good for a slug or whatever I have. I play with it. I caress it. I caress that ammo. We just love our guns. It just feels good in our hands. And then when you're loading it, like I have revolvers and I've got, you name it. I've got whatever I need to just grab when I need it. And when you're, AR-15 mags or whatever, it just feels that emotional release that every time you put that round.
Yeah, this is a little crazy, guys.
Into the magazine, or you put a round in the revolver, that emotional release that it's like, at any given time our country could go to hell because we got people that are Durkas. Yeah, I watch that guy on Facebook, Durka. But whatever, when you Sharia law type people come up there and want to practice your poo-poo doo-doo, we're loading ammo, getting ready for that time you decide to violate our rights and tell us us Americans what we're going to do. But by that time, I kind of figured that our government's gone tyrannical. They allowed you MFers into our country, and the federal government's no longer doing anything about it because y'all, again, you guys are too powerful for our government. You're going to take over. That's what you said on video. That's why
this guy believes way too much of what he sees and hears.
Governor Abbott of Texas, wrote a law making Sharia law illegal. But see, y'all, according to what y'all say, you don't follow our Constitution. Oh boy, but you're going to learn how to. Why? Because you're in our country. See, here's
yeah, poo-poo doo-doo, I guess. Critters, I guess.
Thing. You're in the United States of America. You're going to learn your place. You're going to learn your place. Period. You're going to learn your place. I'll tell you why you're going to learn your place. Because good old boys, Americans, combat vets, patriots, if our federal government, state, local, fail us, we're going to step up to the plate. And law enforcement and the rest.
This guy doesn't understand that the man he voted for is the reason this country's fallen to shit.
The guys, the feds, whatever, may not like what we do. I can guarantee you our country knows what we'll do. See, I can guarantee you one thing, our country knows what we're going to do. If it comes to that point where you force our hand. Yeah, see, y'all haven't thought about this real well. Here's the thing. Statistics, and I'm going to say it's more than that. ATF's got the numbers because they have to keep track of all the gun sales all over the United States. They got to go to gun stores and collect them records or, whatever. They do an audit. That's what they're supposed to do. That's why gun stores keep all sales. Here's the thing. This is across the United States. So statistically speaking, I think it's up closer to 1 billion guns that are sold yearly. Maybe I'm wrong. But we got a lot of people in the United States of America that love their damn guns.
I wouldn't trust this guy with numbers at all. I sure wouldn't trust him with guns. But yeah, folks, I want to start dipping into some of these are real locals, you know, the ones that surf the internet among us. And I kind of want to dive into just their ideology and what they're thinking. I don't want to give them hate and stuff, maybe troll them a little bit in their chats, but I don't want to do too much damage. But I think this guy is definitely a weirdo and a little unhinged. If you guys like him too, if you guys like maybe what I'm bringing you from him, I'll try to find some more stuff of him.
We love our guns. We like our poo-poos. And when we go buy guns, we buy them. We buy them MFers. We buy them, and we continue to buy them. And then we buy that damn ammo to go along with them. I'm just saying, for you guys to go up there and talk about you're going to make all Americans practice Sharia law, no, you're not. You ain't going to do a damn thing but shut up. And then we're going to eat bacon. We're going to, here, let me, while I'm talking about bacon and pigs, I'll fix it just for you. Green screen. Let me scroll over here and pick something that's, yeah, I'll pick this one. I'll go back.
Yeah, I agree, Wani. I'm not rolling the ammunition in my hand and just having weird thoughts like that. That's weird.
To this one, I like it better. See, this is what y'all are going to do. You Sharia types are just going to shut the hell up. Get the hell out of my damn country right now. Here you go. See, this is the breakfast special. See that Quran with the bacon? You're going to learn real quick who's in charge of our country. Because I'm going to tell you what, if our local boys and our feds don't take care of you, I'm surely going to tell you that
I don't think this guy understands that America is built on immigrants and people from the melting pot. We are the melting pot, America. And this guy's just totally delusional.
They know the Americans will. Especially when there's over 400 million guns sold legally to law-abiding Americans.
Are you serious, Kenny? Oh my gosh. Where did you hear that, Kenny? On Rewind or something?
There's probably more than that. Because you got people like me that'll go buy 5.56, AK-47, whatever.
Yeah, for real, Wani. Paranoid is all get out here. I think he's watching way too much news, confined to his home, alone with, I don't know, his wife, girlfriend, whatever she is. And she's the only one that listens to him besides going on these live streams and ranting to a chat. And I really don't see this guy talking to his chat much. I think he just lets it flow by most of the time. I've heard him bitch. I've heard him bitch about his moderators don't do anything, and yet I have yet to see a moderator wrench flow through one of his chats.
Whatever I want to go buy, I go buy it. And I get it because I'm a law-abiding American. So when you people think you're going to violate our Constitution, you're going to come up.
He's holding this goddamn milk cup like a fucking microphone.
There, y'all remember, this is America, damn it. This ain't Europe. See, here's the thing. Some of them countries that you're invading, like let's say Australia, they don't allow guns. We do. So when you think...
Who is invading Australia? Who?
You're going to go Christmas shopping and come to our country and do whatever the hell you feel like. When you come up to my front door, just remember, but we know that...
Oh, fuck that, Kenny. Fuck that. Billy's a fucking idiot. God damn.
Some of y'all can't think. Some of y'all can't think. You can't think worth the crap. I mean, I know that. I see it. I mean, look at Omar. She married a brother. That kid must be a retardo by now. I don't know. Inbred. They probably sleep with each other. Their Uncle Susie, Curly, and Mose, their aunt and their dad's their sister. I'm just saying. That's how some of y'all are. And
this guy, he's saying all this stuff, inbred, kind of talking, basically saying, you know, uneducated kind of thing, but that is exactly what this guy is. He's projecting all of this stuff to what he is. I don't think he's very educated or whatever. He talks very slow, and you will catch some of his streams that I play. He does touch on mental health and his mental health quite a bit. He says he's went through high school, graduate, he's been in the army, things like that. But I'm not sure how much of that is all true. He said he's had two brain injuries, and they weren't from the military. They were outside of the military. I just don't know how much of that is true. I think this guy has a lot of stolen valor with a lot of things he does. even up to his mechanic experience and saying he's a motorcycle mechanic. I wish I could find that live stream that I was talking about when I started this little segment here. Is when T-Pack and I were trolling him with his fucking up his friend's bike, because it was great. I mean, even the chat was tearing him up, and he's just so wrong with some of the things he says, even mechanically, just wrong. He couldn't be an engineer.
And when you come over here and you knock on my door, remember that we eat bacon here in America. We love pigs. I think I'm gonna get one as a pet. So when I answer the door, maybe y'all will throw up and have diarrhea. Get off my damn porch. I'm just saying. Remember that. See that nice piece of bacon? For you Sharia types. Down there on the bottom of the screen, somewhere down here, there's a place
He's got arms like Booster Gold.
You could pick. You could buy your own pigs, stuffed pigs. I believe I put it on this one. I'm not sure if I did. Maybe it's on the other video. Maybe it's just coffee, Trump coffee, whatever. Check out the shop channel. Anyway, before just look how good that bacon is. Yeah, real good bacon. Maybe I'll sell some bacon. But anyway, before y'all come over there and y'all decide that you're gonna come knock on my door, give me some time to go to the gun cabinet or wherever I'm at, because I'm over here a lot. She loves me, so I love her.
Oh, so he's gonna answer the door like Boogie2988 when someone knocks at his door.
So anyway, whatever. But when you decide that you're gonna do all that BS and you're gonna come knock on my door and you're gonna make all Americans, you said on that video, all Americans, every one of us. Didn't matter if it was us, if it was a kid, whatever, all of us practice.
He's talking like these people are going to door like they're selling Girl Scout cookies, and then gonna make him practice Sharia law, I guess. I don't know what the hell this guy is thinking.
Sharia law, I think you need to rethink your position. I really do. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't think that's going to work out very well for you. I'm just being honest. I think you're going to come across a bunch of people that have gun cabinets and a lot of damn guns. And if you make it that far, making it to the front doors of American citizens that don't bother nobody, that don't do anything, that do have a lot of guns and a lot of ammo, but I pray that our law enforcement brothers out there that are law enforcement that put their lives on the line protect you from the rest of the civilization, rest of us civilians, because I pray that you learn your lesson. When you F around, you're going to find out. And law enforcement knows that. I think the police...
I have no idea what he's implying these people are doing. I have no idea. Let's check him out in the bathtub. Let's see what he's talking about here.
Loves diapers.
Oh, yeah, the
and
loves
I
diapers.
started wearing one on my head. And I've rewritten your whole entire religion to suit the needs, because I'm an American. Suit my needs for the country that I love the most. Now, the conclusion that I came up with is I don't call it Sharia law. I call it doo-doo-doo-poo-poo. Say it again, doo-doo-doo-poo-poo. And I've come to the conclusion, if you can just imagine.
I think it's weird that he's doing a live stream in the tub. I don't know if he's wearing a bathing suit or not. I don't know how he starts this live stream or ends it, to be honest with you.
For 1 minute what it's like to be an American, then you can imagine how butchered and watered down that we're going to make your language, your voodoo poo-poo work in our country.
Voodoo poo-poo.
So I've decided that I'm going to buy an American version of the Quran in English where I comprehend it. And then I'm going to go down there to like a butcher shop and tell the butcher I want a pig.
This guy is so deranged.
Just like y'all run around our country burning the American flag, I feel like I can burn your Quran. It's a free country. So you can't make people do.
Dude, it's freedom of speech.
You ain't gonna make me. I can do whatever hell I want as long as I'm not violating U.S. law like y'all are.
No, they're not. They're not violating law by burning flags. It's freedom of speech, dude. The thing about freedom of speech people don't understand is that the freedom of speech isn't violated till you infringe on someone else's rights. You see?
But as long as I'm not violating any laws and I'm not threatening anybody that's a threatening manner, all I said is I was just going to buy a Quran and a pig. Y'all have, that didn't break another law. I have the right to do that.
Who's giving you shit about that? Go to your fucking butcher, dude. Go to the bookstore. Who cares?
I think what y'all should do is just
This is the problem with these people like this. They want to rant about the news and the shit they see on the news. This is their way of coping. It's fucking totally unhinged. This guy's a fucking loser.
get the hell out of my damn country altogether and satisfy the interests of all Americans. Because we don't want you here. I mean, we've put that out clearly.
Kenny.
As an American citizen, that was put out that we don't want you people here. That was on the news. There's a lot of us that feel this way. We don't want you forcing your religion on everybody else. But whatever y'all want to practice that crap, go home and practice voodoo and poo-poo and crapola where you came from. Here in America, we ain't doing that crap over here.
Yeah, people are doing that here. There's mosques. There's all sorts of. There's Korean Baptist Church. There's all sorts of other religions in this country. You dumb fuck.
You can go practice all that bull crap where you came from. Don't come over here telling me what I'm going to practice, what I'm going to do, what I'm not going to do. Because here in America, we have the freedom to practice whatever religion we want. We're not forced to do one religion over the other. So if you want to, you have the freedom to practice your religion on all you want, but don't force people to convert over, and don't force people to say there's only one religion. Now, nobody really wants your crap over here to begin with, but we live in a free country. And if Christians want to go to church, Christians will go to church. If Baptists want to go to church, they'll go to church. I go to church and do my stuff on my YouTube channel. And there's nothing wrong with that. You people, on the other hand, want to control every aspect of our lives.
Who is he talking about?
That's why you'll never conquer America. Period. I don't care how many of y'all are here. Like I said, Trump.
Who is trying to conquer America? Like we live in like the 1600s, learning that America is here and someone discovered America. Who is trying to conquer America, dude? The only person is your leader, Trump. He's trying to be king, you dumb fuck.
On the other hand, is deporting y'all. And he's got 3 years. So imagine how many people. He's already deported 2 million people. He wants over 3,000, 3,000 people a day to be deported? No, he said that. I want, what was it, 3,000 a day? Or, I think he said a day. I mean, he's doing it fine.
I know I don't have the numbers, but I sure know that this dumb fuck here doesn't have the numbers either.
Job. He's already got deported 2 million people out of this country. And all he's got to do is put his main focus on where y'all are at the most. You're not in my state. Well, if you are, there's such a small number of y'all, it won't matter anyway. He's focusing all his effort on, like, there's a community of you guys in Texas. Governor Abbott already passed a law that says Sharia law is illegal in our state. Y'all are not going to make Texas residents do a damn thing. You're not going to do what you're wanting to do, period. You'll be shut down if you try. If you try to do your crap in Texas, I guarantee you Governor Abbott will shut.
Now, I'm not too sure about Sharia law and things like that, but I think this is more confined to in your own home, like in your domain with your family and things like that. That's all this law really pertains to with their Quran and Bible. Maybe I'm wrong, but these people aren't trying to implement this stuff here. So I don't know. I really don't know where this guy is coming from.
Shut you down. I don't know about.
And how does he get 3,100 views on this from the other day?
About Arizona, but I know Texas, you'll be shut down.
Who's watching this shit?
BS, they'll start arresting you. Then they'll start throwing you in the jail. Then they'll start revoking visas. Then they'll start revoking green cards. And then they'll start deporting y'all. The rest of y'all will be just thrown in our jails and prisons just because you refuse to follow U.S. Constitution. And then meanwhile, you think the schools all over the United States are going to sit there and teach your crap to kids? I guarantee you that ain't going to happen. That was put to a stop. Now, whatever might be happening over in Europe, y'all might have been able to pull that crap off in Europe. Well, you ain't coming to I can guarantee you, even if you are in my country and you're trying to say you're going to make all the U.S. practice Sharia law, good luck with that crap.
Right, Lonnie? This guy has no clue what the hell he's talking about.
You ain't making me do anything that I don't want to do, period. You'll make me? Come get some. So when you're done with your BS, talking about you're gonna make all Americans practice Sharia law, when you're done with your crap, remember.
Yeah, Hills, I mean, I can totally agree with you. This guy is just unhinged. He's talking about facts that aren't, well, things that aren't even facts. He's making shit up as he goes, half delusional about the shit he says. It's all in his head.
For that, right now Trump's in the White House. Trump has every authority to go up there if you're a threat to the way we live our lives.
I know, Zionist. He looks like Booster. He's got Booster arms and everything.
Here in America to round you up and have you deported. Now, you want to come up there and try to tell Americans, good, hardworking Americans, that they're going to have to practice Sharia law? Then you're going to have to go through our country. You're going to have to go through our government. You're going to have to go through law enforcement. You're going to have to go through that. After that, it's the civilians. And if the police can't handle you because you're not following the Constitution, the civilians will handle you. And I don't necessarily think the law enforcement is going to be a big fan of that. Because they, again, if they're police officers, state troopers, FBI, whatever, I don't think that they want the civilians to go out there and take the law in their own hands. Because we will, if it comes to that, take care of the
Critters, I know, right? That Michigan and Ohio State football feud, that can be kind of like politics that time and fiery subject to talk about.
problem at hand. See what.
While I'm thinking of it, the funny thing about that is when Michigan plays Ohio State, Michigan State fans and the team roots for Ohio State. I don't know if anybody realizes that or not, but Michigan State University roots for Ohio State when they play Michigan University.
What y'all are doing is wrong. So I guess apparently over at Brown University, they had one of you people over there thinking you can just go out and execute people. Those are good people, good Americans that y'all.
So I'm not too sure about, to be honest with you, about what happened at Brown University and who it was, but this guy is pinpointing it was a Democrat. Just from my knowledge of what's happening in the country right now, in the current events, I don't necessarily think it's Democrats doing this stuff, guy. I think you're deflecting in everything here because you don't even have your facts right.
Y'all went out and did that too. And I don't think that y'all think this real thoroughly through. See, what y'all do to people, you got people sitting in the sidelines not doing anything. They're abiding by the law. They're abiding by federal law. You got people like me that are constantly not doing anything to draw any attention to themselves. I mean, I do because I'm in the bathtub with a duck. But, you know, I'm not doing anything. I'm not going to my gun cabinet.
You're crazy.
My arsenal of weapons and being a threat to nobody. My stuff's locked up. See, but here's the thing. You people are going around making people. You said you there's a video. I saw it. There's a video on YouTube. That's one of these guys, I guess Muslims or Islamic guys or what.
That's part of the problem too, is people like this believe everything they see on YouTube as fact.
Whatever, there's a video on YouTube that says that we'll give you two choices. After that, we'll do violence. Really? Do you not understand that's a threat? I'm sure you understand that that's a threat. I'm sure you're not fully aware. We have a bunch of military folks in our country that are combat vets and et cetera, that have been playing with toys a whole lot. I have a bunch of toys, and I know how to use them. But when you go threaten everyday Americans because they refuse to practice your crap, I'm sure.
I haven't been threatened to practice a different religion. Has any of you guys in chat? Because I sure haven't.
A handful of us, including myself, if I'm putting in a threatened position, I feel like my life's threatened. A handful of us will go up there and cure your problem. It's that simple. Now,
but yet just a minute ago, he was saying that he doesn't do that and all his guns are locked up. Oh boy, this guy is crazy.
Now, before I go to that, it gets to that point, let me just say this. See, you guys right now are in a bunch of hot water with our government. You are. It's that simple. You're being investigated.
I am?
You know, I'm sure FBI's out there looking at you.
Me?
Whatever federal agency's looking at you. People are getting
For
arrested
what?
in Minnesota and Minneapolis. You people are being targeted because you made yourself a target. because you've ripped off Americans. You've come to this country. You can't appreciate that you have a better life in this country, that you came from a hellhole. The country, most of the countries y'all came from are, let me just say it, shitholes.
What?
And then you come to our country, then you rip off Americans, you take from Americans, you use tax dollars to buy whatever crap you want, make it look like it's like you're feeding children. I got it off the news. I mean, and then right now, y'all are being
I got it off the
for the crap
news.
that y'all do. And then on top of that, you're only making yourself, you're inviting our government to target you. I mean, I'm not lying there. I mean, if I said something threatening on social media,
This guy's totally unhinged and delusional. Immigrants aren't getting tax dollars just for nothing, dude. Come on now. You're off your rocker.
and somebody saw my video, they'd be investigating me, right? I've never threatened anybody. I just said like when you buy coffee, when you go to anywhere you buy coffee, there's a warning label, and you can potentially burn yourself. Usually, it's on the cup. Now, I'm just telling you what Americans will do if law enforcement is no longer able to do their jobs. And basically, if y'all are that powerful to go through our law enforcement agencies.
I think I have to back that up about 15 seconds. What the hell does the caution hot coffee mean on a cup? What?
And you can potentially burn yourself. Usually it's on the cup. Now,
what?
I'm just telling you what Americans go to anywhere. And somebody saw.
I didn't back it up far enough.
Saw my video, they'd be investigating me, right? I've never threatened anybody. I just said like when you buy coffee, when you go to anywhere you buy coffee, there's a warning label, and you can potentially burn yourself. Usually it's on the cup. Now, I'm just telling you what Americans will do if law enforcement is no longer.
What does fine print have to do with anything?
Able to do their jobs. And basically, if y'all are that powerful to go through our law enforcement agencies, go through our U.S. government, go through the feds, take out all the feds and do all that, and still manage to be able to make all Americans practice Sharia law, then I don't know what to tell you.
So I think now he must be talking about people that are elected into position, like in cities and in municipalities across the country, maybe even into Congress now. I think that's what he may be talking about. But I don't think anybody is forcing any religion upon anybody, dude.
Now you're going to have to deal with the civilians. See, I don't know if you understand the statistics of what's going on. I can look up on the internet and find out how many guns are sold in a month and a year, and how much ammo Americans buy, and it'll statistically give you a number. Now, there's over 400 million guns, and that's a statistic. And I'm sure you could probably ask, ATF, because normally when you go to a gun store, you fill out the paperwork. That's called the FFL, or Federal Firearms License, something, whatever. The dealer has to keep records of all the gun sales that they have in case ATF decides to do an audit and check that gun store's records. But see, we have gun stores all over America.
He's all over the place there. I don't know really what he's trying to get at.
So here's the thing. I'm not threatening nobody. I'm telling you what will happen. You have to go through the feds. I'm listing it. I'm trying to make it clear for you inbred people out there that don't get it. I'm trying to make it clear to all you inbreds out there from like Somalia and these countries where your sister's your uncle and your brother's your daddy and all that other crap. Let me make it clear. When you think that you're going to be able to just make all Americans practice Sharia law, and then talk about on video, there's a video out there, there's several of them out there that all say y'all are going to make us. Let me put this out clearly so you stupid guys can understand it. I'm not trying to get barred off YouTube.
Where the hell are these videos this guy's talking about that's forcing us to do this stuff? I haven't seen no videos. I haven't seen pamphlets fall out of the sky. What the hell?
Trying to be correct at the same time. Let me make this clear for all you Sharia types that think that you're going to force your religion down our throat and make us do this and make us do that. Here's what's going to happen. First of all, you got to go through the federal government. You do. You got to go through the federal government. Not that they're not.
He is definitely looped here like 3 or 4 times.
Already watching you. Feds, all these federal agencies that investigate terrorists, they've already designated, for the most part, most of y'all as terrorists. So they're already watching you. So you got to go through all that whole entire channel of our federal government. Then after that,
Thanks, critters. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just about done here anyways. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I've been going for 2 hours and 14 minutes. So I just wanted to bring you guys a little bit up to date with this locale that I've been watching. If you guys not like him, but like that I'm bringing you information from him, I will bring you more of him, as well as the LCU and things. When I log off here, I'm probably going to try to find some content, hopefully for tomorrow. I hope I can find some Fuck It Up Friday content. Maybe I got to get with T-Pack or Savage tomorrow and figure out something for a show. But other than that, I thank you all for showing up and being a part of the show tonight. And I hope you all have a good night and have a happy Friday tomorrow. And yeah, I'll definitely try to be here tomorrow, or if Savage does a Fuck It Up Friday, I'll be there with her. I'll do a show this weekend. I'm not sure when, but it typically seems to be I'm doing a Sunday show, so we'll see. I hope to see everybody again maybe tomorrow. Thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah. Throw them frauds in the chat. I know y'all heard the Lord troll when he told you that. Throw them frauds in the chat, and you can tell them trolls sent you, baby, that's no cap. Throw them frauds in the chat. I know y'all heard the Lord troll when he told you that. Throw them frauds in the chat, and you can tell them trolls sent you, baby, that's no cap. The frogs jumping up in my system, rip it, now I'm out here, baby. Living, no doubt about it, no need to pivot, it's the world that we live in. Throw the frogs in the chat, I know y'all heard the Lord troll when he told you that. Throw them frogs in the chat, and you can tell them trolls sent you, baby, that's no cap. Throw them frogs in the chat, I know y'all heard the Lord troll when he told you that. Throw them frogs in the chat, and you can tell them trolls sent you, baby, that's no cap. Ribbit, the frogs, I got them in my system. 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 Throw them frogs in the chat. I know y'all heard the Lord troll when he told you that. Throw them frogs in the chat, and you can tell them trolls sent you, baby, that's no cap. Throw them frogs in the chat. I know y'all heard the Lord troll when he told you that. Throw them frogs in the chat, and you can tell them trolls sent you, baby, that's no cap. Get out of here.